Oh, we're rolling? We got to hit record.
God damn it.
God damn it,
Yeah.
God damn it.
We're back.
Hey!
Some of us physically.
Most of us
Here.
not mentally.
Yeah.
Nope.
I've
I've got far fewer brain cells this episode than I did last time.
Well, that's perfect for Gerry.
Alcohol.
So you're
Yep.
just slowly becoming your character. It's fine. Just a method actor.
Mm-hmm.
Or a meth actor.
A method actor?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Purple crystal, guys.
Purple crystal.
Silver spoon, purple crystal.
I think I'm good.
And just with a dash of
Purple
meth.
heart. Crystal
Yeah,
vial. I think I'm gay.
we might upload those. I don't know.
We
We'll
100%
figure that
will. Don't lie.
Yeah, so anyways, we're back. We're back.
Yay.
Cool story.
We're back.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back.
The week of June 14th, D&D's probably going to be canceled. I will not be in town. I need to find out my schedule for that week. See what happens, but probably going to be a no. So keep that in mind. My schedule's going to be a little funky for next about month. So till things kind of simmer down. I'll do my best to make sure that the games continue unless there's travel or something involved, and then so I guess without further ado, we'll just jump right in tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Welcome back for another episode of Republic Rebroadcast. I'm your host, as always, Martin Gable. We'll kick this week off with last week in Steam World Forge. But first, this quick message from tonight's sponsor, Ziggy's Sacks. With leather so soft and supple, you'll never want to fondle around for coins in anyone else's bag. Look for the brothers' stamp of approval. Ziggy's Sacks, keeping your junk safe and secure. As the Breakfast Club sat upon the precipice of the quarry looking down at the inhabitants of Gladstone, as they mindlessly toiled through the evening, digging and assembling some sort of stone and amber structure, the party watched on, trying to make heads and tails of the weird events unfolding before their eyes. But before they made it too far, Minrun announced a sign from Merrivax, at which time the chitinously scaled ant-like creatures arrived, barking and chittering, and attacked the group, with Harrow momentarily being mind-controlled to attack Lance, who was harrying the remaining surviving creature. Now, with the club's attention turned on the amber inside the temple, as the source of the possible curse affecting the small town, they rushed off to break into the desecrated temple, with Bill sensing great evil emanating from within. Lance, Ralph, and Bill set about reappropriating some of the amber from Morrison, and then proceeded to smash the rest, being careful to do their best not to touch any of it directly. However, they quickly found out that most of the amber was cloudy, quite heavy, and actually filled with liquid as their contents seeped across the stone floor. Meanwhile, Levi and Harrow investigated the church for more clues into what was transpiring here, with both of them discovering a secret passage behind some crates in Minrun's lowly quarters. A discussion was had between the party, with Lance wishing to leave with the amber that they had accrued and deliver it back to Morrison, and to leave this mystery be. Unfortunately for Lance, no one else seemed to share his opinions. And after spending too much time deliberating, and nearly being discovered as the odd-acting townsfolk returned from their midnight dig, the parties found themselves also digging and crawling through the narrow, clawed-out passage, before spilling into a dark and gloomy cavern, right into a massive group of the ant-like creatures. With Harrow hesitating on the trigger, Levi stepped forward and made the decision for her. After cleaving through the horde of creatures, they set off through the foul-smelling tunnels beneath Gladstone, finally arriving in a chamber with a spined creature encased in amber, surrounded by runic glyphs. The group, agreeing to shoot first and ask questions later, quickly found themselves face to face with a one Zol Regnash, Devil Prince of Bator. Finding the party's efforts troublesome, the demon offered a wish of the party's choosing in exchange for their silence on the events transpiring in Gladstone. Will the devil actually grant the party's wish, or does he have a trick up his sleeve? What is this blood war and this Queen of Chaos this entity is so afraid of? Can the party even defeat a demon lord? Stay tuned to find out. I'm Martin Gable, and you're listening to Republic Rebroadcast.
Yay.
He's a devil, right? Not a demon.
He's a devil.
Okay.
Also, I'm so glad you went with Siggy Sacks.
It's like I did a double check. I was like, did he actually say that? Son of a bitch, he actually
Yeah,
said that.
I was watching Obi's face the whole time, and then when it clicked, it like really clicked. I think about the time when he said, "What better place to store your junk or something?"
Oh, I love it.
That was fantastic.
Oh boy.
And that came from the mind of a drunken Adam.
That was actually Tosh.
Tosh?
Who started that?
Damn.
Yeah, that was Tosh that started that. So yeah.
I stand corrected.
Oh man, I wish I wish I didn't miss that.
Siggy Sacks.
Siggy Sacks. Well then. All right. So, you guys are standing here down in this cave, or this cavern that's been kind of partially excavated, revealing the interior of some sort of temple or something down here. And then choosing to, kind of all at once firing squad these magical glyphs that lie on the floor. This entity appeared, and then after kind of giving you the option to talk about it, said he'd be listening. So, and waiting before quickly disappearing. So, what are you guys doing?
Well,
Yeah,
I think
did
you
he-
guys know my vote. I'm totally in favor of getting a floating castle that has like a champagne waterfall or something. And plus, he's a devil. I mean, like, he's not a demon. He's not that bad. And if he's trying to fight against demons, then there's like worse causes, I guess.
But can you even trust it?
Oh yeah,
First.
they're actually super trustworthy. It's like the one redeeming quality of devils.
And are they more powerful than demons?
Probably not. But they're more organized, I guess. Like, so, if you thought about it really philosophically, devils would be like lawful evil, and demons would be like chaotic evil. Like, they're definitely trying to conquer the universe and everything, but they go about it, like, legally.
Is that something you can even do legally?
Have you been to a courthouse recently?
I make it a point to stay away.
I don't know. Something about that just rubs me the wrong way.
We could free the Ant Queen.
I mean, to be fair, that guy kind of seemed like he was on the up and up. Didn't like try to kill us and shit after we shot at him. He was like, oh, by the way, I'll give you a bunch of shit. Just leave. I'm fine with just going. I don't even care about talking to that guy again. Be like, hey, have a good day, bye. Tell that lady to
No,
fuck off.
we need to get our castle. 100% need to get our castle.
Right.
And the amber that we owe to Sturgis.
No, we already got that in the bag.
Oh, okay, good.
Like, hey, give us a castle. See you later. If you could, kill that ant lady. She's kind of a prick. Bye.
Because, like, let's say we get rid of this guy and we stop his master plan. His master plan is basically to fight against demons. Which is like, okay, whatever. Totally cool with that.
Well, how do you know that that's his master plan?
Because that's what he just said.
You
And that's
don't
like
trust
basically all devils and demons do is fight against each other. To see who could be more evil.
He also didn't say, like, he was on the side of, fuck with those people called servant bird slicks. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck bad guys. Ones that were like, oh, look at this spooky guy. Oh, check out our name. Oh, fuck you, we're Breakfast Club. Those guys.
Yeah, but just think of the precedence it sets if we turn a blind eye to this
It's an
guy.
incredible thought that you managed to just form. It's like one of those ideas that should have been aborted in the first term.
I genuinely forgot the name mid-sentence. Shit.
Alright, that's it for tonight's session.
Fuck, what can I think of the name now? I had it when I started that sentence.
At this point, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nope.
The
It's a
people that
string
are
of
like, oh,
disconnected
wormwood. No,
words.
worm something.
The Lindworm?
Lindworm, there we go.
Wormwood.
I literally just listened to this to do the podcast 30 minutes ago.
Okay, that's a lot better. I'm like 2 weeks behind.
If a sentence could have Down syndrome, you would be getting disability checks for life, buddy.
Take it.
Also, the notes I had from last session was just all the battle. That was it. I pulled it up. I'm like, this will be useful. And I'm like,
Nope.
no, it's not.
Nope. No.
I wrote down two things while doing the podcast. One, Ralph gets a gun and then loses said gun. And then two, the guy's name. That was it.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, continue on. Lindworm, he said he wasn't good. Or wasn't with them. So.
Yeah, but just think about the precedence it sets if we turn a blind eye to this guy. What stops all the other demons?
He
and
said he
devils
was going to
from-
give us presents. What are you
From
talking
giving
about?
us floating castles? Nothing. They can all come out here and give us floating castles if they want to.
Yeah,
I'm
and
totally
take over
cool with
every
it.
bloody village across the countryside? Yeah, no.
Well, like, some of the villages have got to have, I don't know, like, defenses or the ability to
What if, like,
dispel demons
everyone
or
gets a
something.
floating castle?
Also, did no one just catch that? The precedence it sets for us. Is this going to be a thing? from
Oh, yeah,
now
why are we
on?
listening to this
You and
fucker?
us?
What's going on with the screen, Obi? Keeps cutting.
No, Discord keeps saying that, oh yeah, all these video participants are hidden. It's like, I'm not touching anything. Fuck off.
I thought you were upset. You're like, I'm piecing out of this.
Right? Call me a fucker for the
Bye.
last time. I'm out.
It's like, I should have hit that goddamn captain in the middle of the fucking river. Fuck this shit. uh,
I don't want to be beholden to another master.
I got enough guilt on my conscience.
I am beholden to no one. Will he free the people?
Hey, Oogie Boogie. We're totally cool with just like leaving you alone and stuff. But you gotta free all the town people. And give us a floating castle. That's our wish.
Interesting proposition. I can't let these people out of my grasp just yet. They're serving a greater purpose.
How much longer do you like need them for?
Until preparations are ready.
Is that like weeks, months, years? Because if you're like, yeah, I need to borrow this village for like a month, and then I'll leave them alone and let them go back to doing whatever the fuck they were doing, then okay.
Oh, pay him overtime.
Probably not going to happen.
The overtime?
You see, there's things in motion that must be warded against. So what's up, you small bugs, insects, mortals, whatever you want to call them? You all get a choice.
Levi glances at Harrow. Seeing what she wants to do.
What if you like just keep the bug people, leave the regular people out of this?
And as far as your floating castle, the threads of fate are so precariously intertwined. One small can make anything a possibility.
It has to be like a real life-size castle for people and shit too. It can't just be like a halfling-sized castle or castle for ants.
Excuse me, I am a person.
You know,
It's
it's interesting that you mentioned the threads of fate there. See, I got one more question for you. It'll only take a minute. See,
He's not with us, by the way. Do with him what you will.
have you ever heard of Mephisto?
I got two of them. Look, Mephisto, Malefisto.
I don't think he has.
No? Well, can I see that on his face? Like, does he show confusion?
I would say a little bit.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you're telling me you haven't heard of Mephisto? I mean, hell. Big dude over there has heard of him. Mephisto. Mephisto your face! And I'm going to fling my arm forward and cast a magic missile at 3rd level.
Okay, everybody roll for initiative.
Lance looks shocked.
Do I have to, or can I just sit in the background and dream about my castle?
Lance looks shocked, but not because of his actions, but because he thinks a magic missile is a fist.
Fucking 13.
I did my 7.
But
also, Kyle, is it too late to say that I would like this to be a quicken spell?
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay, awesome. Okie dokie. 3, 7. How the hell did I do it last time? Did I just do it once for each time, I guess?
I thought you rolled it one time. And
We didn't
applied
even
it
take a
all.
short rest from the last fight, did we?
I
No,
think
we
we've
did
been
not.
playing. I think we've been playing with you roll once and you get 3 of that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
seeing a
we're
lot
supposed
of
to
roll.
3 individual times, but
So, Kyle, am I rolling 5 times or just rolling 1 for 5?
Um, no, just roll your damage one time.
Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. That's a whole whopping 10.
Okay. So
10 that negates armor. Fuck yeah.
That die is not with me today. I'm not going to use roll 20.
And this is where we die.
Okay.
okay. So standing here kind of discussing it, Levi just gives out his little whistle with the marked confusion on the devil's face as he stands there, wings kind of curled in, this quizzical look on his face before just
If at all possible, I'd love to aim for his face.
okay, sure, and just like little magic missiles like smacking him around. You watch it, just last one kind of the face just slowly turns back, this small little trickle of purplish blood down the corner of his mouth, just toothy grin. I always love it when my food struggles.
not with him.
All right, so top of the turn order, Harrow, what you doing?
Quick question. The amber that the queen is in, how thick is that?
It's pretty thick. It's probably a foot or 2 thick.
Okay. And and she's like encapsulated in it.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Sam, I do not like it at all. So fun. I guess I'll shoot.
Okay.
With sharpshooter on both of them. So that is a 19 on the first one, and then a 21 on the second one.
You said 19 and 21.
Yeah.
Those both hit.
Cool.
I got worried there for a second.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, I don't like the pauses that are happening over here.
That just means this guy's big as fuck.
I just rolled 2 10s. Ha! Ha!
Heyo.
Okay, so that is a grand total on both of them for. That is 48 points of damage
Holy
On both?
for both of them because I rolled a 10.
total.
Sharpshooter adds an additional 10 plus 4, so that's 24 plus 24 is 48 for both.
I'm glad one of us is turned out strong.
I am regretting my life choices right about now. Like, Harrow just sees you do the whistle, and assumes
Just
that we're
pulls the
not getting
trigger.
out of here alive. Yeah,
Okay.
just assumes and just bam bam.
Okay.
Like it. I feel like I chose wrong.
No.
All right. It is
I'm
going
sweating.
to use one of its legendary actions. And it is going to attempt to firebolt you, Harrow, and I don't think a 12 is going to hit.
What was it?
12.
Oh, that does not hit.
All right, so it just, you hear the impact as fire just scatters off from the pillar kind of behind you as you duck below this gout of flaming energy as it just spears over the top of your head. You feel the rush of heat, and then the impact as it just. Do I have everyone in their, like, where they were about? Because you guys all said you kind of like line up in a row and then shoot, right?
Then
I think
the-
we kind of like backed off to have a side conversation.
yeah.
But then presumably we
Yeah, we
kinda
would have
came back into this
probably as a
order.
group, so
to converse.
Harrow would have moved back over this way, like cowering.
after the shot.
Yeah. Fucking gone.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Alrighty then. All right. That's Zol Rignash's turn. Just takes the impact. You watch it hit, and just like this purple blood just seeping out from the wounds. The wings kind of unfurl as it begins to hover off of the ground. What is that? Let's see. Where is my measuring tool?
We should have had a plan to free the queen or
We
kill
should have had a
the
plan.
Can
not
I
to shoot
just
first.
yell, like, hold on, I'm trying to make a deal. Wait, like, 2 seconds, let me get out of the middle of the fucking fireball.
You had your chance. Now you will perish. Okay, so you watch as he kind of hovers up, and then wings curl in, and he just drops, and you watch as the elbow and the knee, like on the opposite side, crack into the ground, and you watch the ground just this shattering impact from it hitting the ground, and you watch the ground beneath him crack and then shatter in a line as he uses his Searing Fault ability. I need Levi and Lance to both make dexterity saves. Where exactly is Ralph?
Loading. Just like always, like kind of above
How far?
me, so probably like 10 feet up.
Okay. All right, so I think he's good. But Levi and Lance, please both make dexterity saves.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I might not die. That's a 14.
14. Okay,
Might not
so
soon enough.
Levi, you succeed. Lance, you fail.
Fuck. So the one that's injured and did not want to start shit and wanted to leave is the one that's gonna get hit.
That's how it always works, man.
Right?
Classic.
Lance, you take 27 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Levi, you also take 27 points of fire damage, rounded, half rounded down. So, halved. Sorry.
Well, fuck.
See, this is why I did not shoot first. I was second.
And that's going to be its turn. Actually, it's going to give a little whistle. And he just kind of gives this shrill, like, kind of gargling whistle, like this almost chirp, and it just ends very abruptly.
Can you please do the sound effect?
No.
Caw! Caw!
All right. Lance, you're up.
Well, I was trying
Oh.
to not have this happen. Apparently, I'm trying to attack this dude now.
More like an unfortunate side effect of being so close to Levi.
Kyle, I wore my caw motherfucker tank top to the grocery store yesterday
Yeah.
and forgot what it says on it. And I definitely got some looks from the checkout ladies.
Awesome.
They were
Did it
like,
just
nice.
Why is that bird riding that bear and saying fuck off?
Is
All
that
right.
what it says?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says caw motherfucker, but it's I think it's
It's
the
caw
bird
motherfucker
riding,
on the back, and then
riding
on the
the
front.
turtle. It's riding
Yeah,
the turtle,
yeah.
yeah. Riding the acolyte
fantastic.
turtle.
Alright. Let's see. Ralph is gonna throw some poop at it as I charge forward. Because I didn't even want this. But he shot at Harrow. And he fucking took a bunch. So I'm probably gonna die. I think this is what Lance would do. First stack. 16.
16, like you swing and you watch it just kind of skip off the armor of this thing, and then finally, as it's sliding, catch in between the plates of his natural body armor and manage to slice through. Go ahead and roll your damage. Just
Here.
barely.
Oh, there. So that is an 8 damage for the first one.
8, okay.
8. That's a 25. I'm guessing that hits.
25.
Oh, shit. I didn't declare it beforehand, but with this one, I'll do Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Wait, do I even have Hunter's Mark? Let me double check if I use it.
I thought you used it.
Yeah, I don't have
How
it,
long
so it
does
doesn't matter.
stay up?
An hour? But
An
I think it's
hour.
been...
It's
How long has it been since we left the quarry? Because I used it at the quarry.
Well,
it's definitely been over an hour since you left the quarry.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Because we went straight from the quarry down here, right? But obviously it took us a while.
but
To
you spent a
church.
lot of time. Yeah,
Yeah.
you spent a
Yeah,
lot of
we
time
took a
messing
while,
around in the
But,
church.
like, we
and
didn't have
then-
like fights or anything. Because I know I used it last session. I'm pretty sure I was at the quarry now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So second. All right, that's not horrible. So 13 on the second.
to hit.
No,
or for
damage. Damage.
Okay.
And then I will use Action Surge.
Okay.
I did 17.
Yeah, your blade finds purchase a third time.
I can't remember. Okay. And that is 8 plus 11.
Okay.
And then last one, 19. That is a 10. And during this whole time, we're like swinging and shouting, "We could have been friends! What the fuck, man? I didn't attack you! Fuck that guy!" And spirits.
All right. At the end of your turn, as you like stab him one final time, you watch as he kind of drops his knee a little bit and spins, just taking the blade and actually just like carving himself with your blade as blood's just pouring down. And he whips his tail around, and you see the end of his tail is just this serrated hook that just comes sailing towards you for a 22 to hit.
Yes.
The look on Nelson's face right now is just...
Mhm.
Can't get any buffs out. Fucking Lance is about to go down. I have to waste my turn trying to heal him. But then somebody else is going to go down.
What's going on? Nope. Why can't I do it? All right. That is going to be 14 points of... Nope, I'm sorry. 19 points of slashing damage.
Down.
Down.
You're like, you gave it my all for that last ditch effort, guys.
Yeah, the tail just swings out, catches you right in the midsection, and he just yanks back, and you just watch his blood and viscera just get yanked from Lance's body as he falls limp down to the ground. Insolent mortal.
Does Ralph poof? If I'm down, or just if I'm dead? I don't know. Let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Interesting. I don't know. Because it's not concentration.
No, he does not poof if you're unconscious. You just
yeah,
can't order him to do things.
You
Gotcha.
can't do anything.
Okay.
So
he's just
but
like,
I think we all know what Ralph would do.
just throw him poo. Not helping anybody.
He's
But
gonna-
just still throw him poo.
He's gonna throw poo.
Start scrounging the area for a handgun.
Insolent fool. You can't hope to defeat me.
Just takes the blood and smears it across his face.
My dying words.
That's disgusting.
All right, Levi, what you doing?
Kind of like the present, and I am going to.
Ralph would move out of the way and try to throw poo from a distance. Especially because fuck this Levi guy.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the devil there.
Okay. What does that do?
If I hit it, do I hit him with 16?
16 just barely hits.
All right, so I deal 2d8 worth of damage to him, and he cannot heal or regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay, duly noted.
Whoops. That's gonna be a whole whopping 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I am going to book it behind the pillar here.
Okay. Gerry, what you doing?
Well, if there was any question as to what I was doing, I am going to sprint and leap over this coffin. And as I'm jumping over, I'm going to turn around and just finger pistols towards Lance and cast Life Transference.
Okay.
That would be
Ooh.
extremely fitting if you landed in the coffin in the middle of that.
Yeah,
Not
just
a great roll.
fires, lands in the coffin, and closes the lid over
Just
on
all in
himself.
one movement.
You get 30 HP back.
Fuck yeah. So 29 or am I at 30? Do I take like I don't remember. Is it
No.
just 30?
I mean,
You
just go
start
down
at
to
0.
zero.
You just go
Yeah.
up to 30.
Okay.
You do take a point of exhaustion, though.
Oh, dude.
So you're knocked
Because
unconscious.
I was down. Okay.
So, disadvantage on ability checks, I believe, is step 1.
What about steps 2 through 10?
I believe that's
They get worse.
acceptance.
Grief. And then death.
Bartering?
Is there I thought there was an exhaustion counter on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's under conditions.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That doesn't do damage to the bad guy. It just does damage to you and then gives the other
Yep.
person double damage.
So
you take
I took 15 damage. He healed for 30 points.
Okay, duly noted. Down behind the coffin. I'd say we've got full cover. Okay. Whee! Oh, God.
I'll even spend my bonus action to pull out the little stool on the bottom of my shield and just cower underneath it with the shield above me.
All right. Harrow, you hear this kind of chittering as this, like, you watch as little pebbles begin to tumble from around, like, this pillar. And then you see this little skittering red-winged figure just kind of and throw out its hands as fire erupts from both of its hands towards you. Let's see here. That is going to be 16 to hit.
That hits. Question is,
You take 15 points of fire damage from the little imp-like creature that is hugging onto the pillar above you. You heard it like skitter around and then just materialize there. And all right, that's its go.
God damn it. Kyle, stop trying to kill us.
Okay, skittering around and poofing into existence above you, Levi, same
He
thing.
wasn't trying to kill us. He was trying to give us a sweet, dope-ass floating castle. But no.
With a champagne fountain.
Yeah, with the champagne fountain. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. God damn. You take 14 points of fire damage.
Oof.
That's what happens when you're squishy. It hurts way
Mhm.
more.
Damn right it does.
Okay. That was 3, but it's his turn. So, Bill, it is now your turn.
Bill looks at Harrow. Oops. And
Odessa.
knows she can take care of herself. But as he runs towards the devil, he says, Odessa, if I perish today, give Rose my love. And then he makes it and books it towards Soul.
Okay.
Oh, good lord. Okay, he's gonna use the greater. Should he? No. He's just gonna do a normal. He'll do normal attack. Does that circle do anything for me?
What circle?
I don't
dot.
think
Magic
it's
ring
active
circle.
anymore.
It's still active, but no, nothing happens.
Oh, it's not like a bless or anything? Okay. Ooh.
Whatever it is doesn't seem to hurt you. Otherwise, Lance would have really been dead.
No, I mean,
Like
I
the
mean
purple.
the purple dot, my character.
The
Oh,
emboldening
Oh,
Pink
bond.
dot.
was that like?
I don't think
Yeah, that was
that's
an
still
emboldening
active.
I don't think so.
Okay, well then I roll.
How long does it last? Because we used it on the ants.
A minute?
Then yeah.
What spell?
Emboldening
Bond.
bond.
Oh, that's a minute.
So, no pink dot.
10 minutes. Actually, I think.
Still.
No pink
Double
dots.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dots.
it's 10
Closer,
minutes,
much
but-
closer, much closer. But it's because it's probably only been about 15 minutes. But yeah, still.
Wait.
There was
since-
gonna be pink dots, then Adam had to be like, I've got 9 hit points, let's charge the fuck in there. What could go wrong?
Wait. It's been like over an hour though, right?
Yeah, since Quarry combat, but you also had the combat down in the tunnels with the
Oh yeah.
The-
I used it then, but it's probably worn out now.
the
For
Vessex
this-
Dominion.
Yeah, I still had it for those guys. I
Cheap.
forgot that we had that battle.
That's why my notes were all the battles.
My notes for last
11.
week were listen to the recap, because I missed it all.
What is that, Dagan?
11 to hit.
Now you strike down and you watch as this thing just kind of dodges out of the way and just bats the bait away, your blade from your right sword away, and just
Okay.
looks
I'm gonna
towards Lance.
You won't stand up again.
Motherfucker already came back.
Going to attack again, and this time use my great sword attack
Great weapon.
or greater weapon. 16.
16 hits.
Excellent. I'm gonna use a level 1 spell slot for
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
and a devil's not technically a fiend, correct?
It is.
It is.
Excellent. So 2d8s. And then I get a third d8.
At least you didn't crit, so you know that's something.
I wish you would have.
Yep, would have been nice.
It would have been nice. So 2d6s and 3d8s. Okay. Plus 3. Oh
Plus
shit!
10.
Double 8s. Oh, plus 10. So I got double 8s, and I got to roll one more 8. So that's
Damn nice.
16.
26 already.
okay. I rolled another 8, but to be honest, I don't feel like it rolled enough in my hand. So should I re-roll that?
it hit the table, and if that's where it stayed, then that's where it stays.
Okay. So 24 plus 10, 34 plus 7 is 41 plus 3 is 44.
With 24 of that being radiant damage.
44. God damn. Okay, so
I'll send you back to hell, devil.
I'll send you back to your fake gods first.
just like coughs up blood just after taking this impact. Okay, Harrow, what you doing?
I'm gonna pop around the corner. I'm gonna go pew pew. Dice don't fail me now.
Oh, wait, sorry. Lance. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna hit though. 16 to hit.
Not when I cast shield, it doesn't.
You have spell slots?
Yep.
Okay.
Two left.
All right. So yeah, tail once more like sweeps out towards you. As the wing kicks up a little, and it's just enough time for you to like throw your hand up, and this barrier of arcane energy just boom, and just boom, that gong noise as the tail just rakes off of it.
All right.
I really need to get better
So-
armor.
I rolled
All right.
a 22 and a 6. So The
6 does not hit. The 22
does not
hits.
hit. It's sharpshooter all the way across the board for this whole combat. And that is another 24 points of damage. Like, Harrow pops around the corner. It's like, I've got far more important people to kill, and this is not where we die. And just fires.
Okay. God damn. Fucking tearing up this guy. All right. So just like wheels back.
Killing me accomplishes nothing. You can't do anything to stop this.
Bringing us back to Zolrig Nash's turn, who is in his fury going to focus on Lance.
Oh.
That is going to be a. How long does
Until the
shield
end
stays
of
up
my
until the
next-
until
until the end of my next turn.
until the end or until the beginning of your next turn?
Beginning,
Either
I
way.
believe.
I mean, yeah. Until
Either way,
the
it's still up
start
right now.
of my next turn. Yeah.
All right. So the first attack is going to be a 24.
Hits.
Okay. Oops. Let's see. So this time, just reaches forward with its clawed hand and just like grasp around your neck, just tightening and ripping. That's going to be 16 points of slashing damage. A natural 20 on the second hit.
Oh, looks like I'm going back down.
This time, with you, throat in his claw, taking his hoof and bringing it up and just like slamming it, raking it down your side. Which you realize that now, as this kind of cuts into you, that the hoof has actually been sharpened into a very deadly blade. That's 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm knocked.
Okay. And as you're falling, tail whips around once more.
You won't stand up from this.
So it's a natural critical if it hits.
So, yes and no, but the barrier is still up. It doesn't say it
Attack
dissipates if I
rolls
go down or
against
anything.
creature
It just
have
says.
advantage.
Has advantage
Oh,
on the attack.
shit! No.
But if it hits when he's unconscious, it's a critical.
But
If
the
the
barrier
attacker
is
is
still up.
within
So
5
even if I had 0 AC, I would still technically have 5. It doesn't say it goes away if I go down or anything. It just says until the start of my next turn. I don't know how you want to rule that.
It's like,
So it's not like concentration or anything. It just is there.
yeah, but it's like, Adam, I'm not trying to get your character healed. It was like,
No,
it
no,
does
no.
say,
I'm not saying anything of it. I'm just saying like
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Let me look it up.
What's the question?
When does the shield spell end if he's unconscious?
It's not a concentration spell, so no.
no.
Yeah. Okay. I was just looking it up.
More to the point. What happens? Because I know like basically if you're unconscious you negate AC, but I'd still tap technically 5. So would it
No,
still be a
it
critical?
just gives attackers
No,
advantage
it's
against you. It doesn't
Oh, it
negate
just
it.
gives you advantage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Advantage on that attack.
Roll low.
Does an 18 hit?
No.
Okay.
Hit
So
Lance.
your lifeless body hits the floor, and the tail once more whips out, hitting that barrier.
With his final breath, you hear Lance wheeze.
Don't get cocky, kid.
All right, Lance, please go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Do you have any inspiration? Because now is the time to use it.
I think he does actually.
It's 8, right? I mean, it's 9 or 10.
10.
'Cause I rolled
And
a
to
9.
pass.
All right.
Okay, so one.
But
fail.
inspiration.
What's the inspiration? Give me again. Is it just reroll, and then add them,
I think
or
that's
You
it.
get it. You gain advantage.
You
don't
just get to reroll.
Okay.
18? All right.
Okay, so a success.
And then I lose my inspiration. Where is he?
And you lose your shield.
Yes.
Let's see. All right.
Well, I can tell you this: I'm misty stepping away from that thing.
Okay. Hold on. So at the end of Lance's turn, this thing's gonna go and it's going to make a tail attack against Bill. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
It hits.
That is going to be 15 points of slashing damage to you. This thing's just coughing, sputtering, just wounds all over it. All right, Levi, what you doing?
Yeah, misty stepping the fuck away.
Okay.
Oh shit! I forgot about that guy.
So now that's two points of exhaustion for you, Lance.
If you make it back up again. 5 steps and try and crouch behind this toppled pillar, and another thing of chill touch against this bad boy here.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Very nice.
Thank the heavens. Roll high. 5 and 5 for 10, so 20 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay. You watch as the necrotic damage spills across its body. Like you watch as these grievous wounds that it sustained just pouring out this purple viscous liquid, and you watch as the edges of the wounds begin to fester, turn black, and roiling bits of pus and pockets begin to pop, and like the pustules pop and begin to ooze down it. Like down on one knee at this point, reaches out and just is going to attempt to claw Lance.
At least take one of you with me.
Does Bill have Sentinel?
I'm
my God.
assuming
I
a
did forget to do
20.
something.
I'm assuming a 25 hits.
Nope. Yeah.
Or
it's-
wait, sorry.
Obviously.
Yes, that's 25. All right. Okay. So, I don't think it's gonna be.
Just barely though, because it was AC 16. So.
Yeah, I rolled minimum damage. You take 7, but you don't take it. So you do take.
Isn't it like
2
half my
dosage.
life or something like that? I immediately.
No, you have to take your hit point maximum in one blow for it to kill you outright. But you do fail 2 death saves.
Oh, I fail to? Just because
Automatic
taking
to
damage?
fail on a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Gerry.
I'm just gonna tippy toe around. Hey, don't mind me. I'm gonna cast Aid on Harrow, Bill, and Lance to give them each 5 HP, and then I'm gonna tippy toe back.
Okay. Just like crawl out from behind the coffin, boop, 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 and then crawl back in.
So I'm back up to 5.
You're back
you are
up to
back
5.
to 5.
It also increases your hit point maximum by 5. So if you somehow magically heal to full health, and I don't mean magically as in I cast a spell, because I'm out of those.
Okay, so let's see. That was 1, 2.
Where are these little buggers hiding? Oh, they're right here. I couldn't
forgot
find
about them.
Yeah.
All right, so Lance, you are still prone because you were just unconscious. This demon's kneeling down. Why won't you just die? Is going to make his last legendary action attack against you. That's a natural 19, so
Fuck
I'm
you,
pretty
bitch.
sure that hits.
Can you get shield again?
Just
Oh,
crushing
yeah.
his
Shield.
windpipe.
Shield. I cast shield. Fuck you. Double fuck you, bitch. My last spell slot.
Okay, so but does a 27 hit?
Yes,
because a
it
natural
does.
19.
Also fuck you.
All right, so
But I don't
you
cast
take
shield.
you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you fall unconscious again.
I start crawling out behind the coffin again, motherfucker.
All right, so that's 3 points of exhaustion.
I think you hit the
6.
record.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
close. Couple more rounds and I'll be up there. I had the natural death.
Okay. Harrow, this little imp is it's going to try to attempt to throw a fireball at you again. I don't think a 13 hits.
It does not.
All right.
I forgot
Is
about
it a
that
fireball
fucker
or
over there.
firebolt?
Firebolt. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I forgot
this
it
guy
was there.
to fly off towards you, Levi, just flying after you with a natural 2 to hit as it just this righteous fury and indignation of its own getting in the way of it being able to concentrate or do anything. You watch as the firebolt just like bits of pebble and rock just scatter from the pillar as it smashes into the columns.
Look, if you want to be useful, stick around until after we kill your big bad boss. I got some cigarettes to light for each of us.
All right, Bill, what you doing?
He looks down. He's getting angry. He sees Migosh just getting destroyed and pummeled, and he's shaking. I will put you down, devil. And then he does the greater weapon, blah, 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 and attacks. 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah,
11 does not hit.
he's going to do a normal attack this time.
Okay.
Oh shit! Finally, 24.
24 hits.
And he will cast his last spell slot, Divine Smite.
I am fairly certain I almost cried the last round, thinking like Lance was full on dead. I was like,
I don't hear no bell yet.
Gary's just
he's here, maybe ringing, but he don't hear no bell.
He's like Randy Marsh in South Park right now. Just I didn't hear no bell.
29 damage.
29. Okay, how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, we still have those little guys that could take me out.
Oh, DM's choice. Go for it.
Ooh,
All right.
fancy.
So, is it just kind of kneeling there, just with all its might, just crushing Lance's throat, who is just bleeding from everywhere at this point, just ripped apart. Just like stares up at you as you just whip your great sword up. And just like in that moment, like time seems to slow down. Just like locks eyes with you.
Yes, accomplishes nothing. She will come, and you will perish like the rats you are.
And just before it finishes, just head just lops off. And he watches it just rolls across the cobblestones, just spilling the purple blood and viscera spilling out from its now cleaved off wound. And you watch as it, like, you kind of stand back up, readying your sword, like looking around for the next threat. You watch as its body begins to kind of bubble and foam. Okay. Are you moving? You still got your movement. So I think that was both of your attacks. So do anything else.
Yeah, I'm going to.
He
have
he can
bonus
reach
action.
this dude and then use the bonus action to attack with great weapon.
Yep. Then.
How are you using the bonus action to attack?
Because
Oh,
Because great weapon, when you bring somebody down to 0 or you crit, you can use a bonus action to have another attack.
Yep.
Which is dope.
The cleave mechanic.
There's actually like the cleave mechanic.
I mean, you guys got to do that last session. So.
And I will do a normal attack.
Okay.
Oh, wait, they're pretty small. I'll do a great weapon attack then. I can do that, right? As third attack? Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
A natural 1. So 2.
No, yeah, it just like skitters up and around the side of the pillar, and your blade just cuts
Phil just
into
spends
it.
his turn chasing the thing around the
Yeah,
pillar.
just Benny Hill style.
He's really tired. He just killed that guy, the devil, so he's exhausted.
Okay, Zorgnash is going to continue to foam and bubble on the floor. Harrow, it's your turn.
I'm gonna swap out my gun and grab the dueler and both shots at the little imp sharpshooter. Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Okay, and does an 8 hit?
An 8 also hit. No, 8 does not hit. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Then that is 20 points of damage.
All right, so you just, and as you fire the second shot, the first one impacts. You watch the thing, and just splatter across this column, and then the second shot just hits the body as it's falling down, but not doing anything to it.
Okay. And then I'm going to take my movement, and I can get about here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Lance, go ahead and make another death save.
Let's see what happens with this one.
And yours reset. So
12.
when you got healed, you're okay. So you have one pass. All right.
Go get stress strawberries.
Levi, what you doing?
Magic missile at first level.
Okay.
Pew.
Max damage of 12.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
Fuck off.
Just and this spray of orange goo, it just kind of splatters to the ground. You guys are left in the cavern.
I'm gonna leap over the pillar and rush over to Lance. Medic! Get over here!
Okay. Gerry is gone. He got up and left Lance to
Ralph?
die.
Ralph, knowing Lance's last thought and see Levi run over to me, is going to start throwing poo at Levi. Stay away from my master.
I'm gonna rush over and just check. Just be there for moral support.
Okay.
I have no
We in
spells.
initiative?
Right back.
You can make a medicine check to stabilize. Yep, his headset's already off.
I mean, Harrow will run over there and medicine check and stabilize. I'm pretty sure she has.
I'm just gonna cast Healing Word when I have the chance.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what, D6? D8?
D4.
D4?
Yeah, D4 plus 4.
Lance, go ahead and
Back
roll
to
it.
roll right now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
4. You get 8 hit points back.
Sweet.
Nice. All right. So, Bill runs over. Harrow running over. As this is kind of happening, you hear this, you hear this chittering and skittering, kind of taking place. And as you look, from up in this direction, you can see some of those Antars kind of spilling around the corner into the temple.
How far away are they?
I'd say they're probably about there. A little bit farther. They're at the edge.
Okay. We should remove this circle and also try and free their queen. And she'll walk out towards them and try and talk to him.
Okay.
Or eat us.
Good idea. Bill,
Go ahead.
give me a hand with a point break here.
Make an insight check.
Which one? I don't remember what my thing is. That is a 16.
A 16. You notice they seem about as confused as you are. There's this, they kind of run up to the edge and look out in over the floor from the kind of raised platform of this rocky kind of passageway that they've come out of. And they're kind of just to one another. But they don't.
Harrow will put her hands up and try and motion to the queen of come on. Because I don't know if she fires at the amber, what that'll do. So she'll try and motion for them to come closer. And, holster her gun.
Make a persuasion check.
That is 15.
A 15. Kind of have this quick conversation between them, and they slowly begin to approach.
Now that I'm right up in the face of the magic ruins, can I do? Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can
Sure, go ahead.
understand?
Yeah.
If I can. 20, not natural.
This is my life now.
That bread is baked.
Yep. She made a big black dildo.
Where did you put it?
Well, in the oven. It was
Oh,
in the oven. Just a normal, standard, conventional oven. That's where she put it. It's just a loaf of bread.
But it's a very clean piece of bread. Don't worry about the black parts. I'll just rub right off.
Yeah. All right. So, the bugs kind of come down towards you, Harrow. This one in particular, you watch it kind of slowly come down, with the other ones like hesitating and kind of waiting in the back, but this one comes forward.
Okay.
And as it gets close, it kind of reaches out this like chitinous clawed hand, and it's kind of, you notice up close, it's got like adornments of amber and like a little bits of teeth and like gems and stuff around, like a necklace that's wrapped around a few times on it, and it reaches out its pointed, like brown orangish, like this burnt sienna colored finger towards you, and just kind of taps you on the forehead, and you hear this voice spill into your head.
Roll for initiative.
Harrow shoots. So anyways, Harrow started blasting.
Are you friend of the Dominion?
We are friends of your queen. What? We don't mean you any harm. We just want her to be safe. How do we help?
It tricked us and holds it captive. Help us release us.
How? Is it just the circle that keeps you from moving?
The seal.
What was your Arcana check, Levi?
Unnatural 20.
A non-natural 20. So you do recognize this as a there are elements of like life transference here, but not in a good way. Like that necromantic sort of like energy feeding sort of binding that's going here, as well as like an element of an element of like magical binding and encapsulation.
Guys, we need to remove that seal. Break it somehow.
Does it give me any clues as to how to break it safely?
I mean, you would know that generally the best way is through some sort of magic dispel.
Really? None of you guys can dispel magic?
I shoot guns. What do you think I do?
I don't even know if I could spell my name right now, let alone magic.
I'll
Petty
stop
criminals don't use
sifting
magic.
through the ashes of this devil and cast dispel magic.
Okay, at what level?
The only level I got. It's coming in at second.
Second. Okay.
Oh no, it's a third level spell. I can't cast dispel magic.
Even better.
Does this devil have a scroll of dispel magic?
You're more than welcome to scavenge about the room and see if you find anything useful.
I'm gonna go back to sifting through the ashes of the devil.
Okay. You don't find anything of use in the devil's ashy goo, unfortunately.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you can smoke this stuff, and I'll just grab a handful of it and stick it in a satchel.
What if we go back up there and see if the druid is still under the influence of the creature?
Or what if we
Maybe-
just take a nap, go to sleep, and then deal with it tomorrow?
I assumed you didn't want to stay here for that long, but that's even better.
Feel like break it or something. I don't know. Ask your bug people, Harrow. Hey, bug guys. Like, lift my sword up. Do this.
What?
You get a head shake. They seem to be intelligent.
I start yelling at one of them like they're deaf. Do you have a scroll of dispel? And I'm like trying to just like show with my hands dispel magic.
As you yell at them, like that kind of like really sweet smelling like urine. You do notice that kind of sulfury smell is kind of dissipating a little bit. In the moments after this battle, but that urine smell that you had kind of been smelling, gets a whole lot stronger when you're yelling at it. Make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna come down here and then
9.
A 9. You do notice like you can't like it kind of looks like it's sweating. Almost like as you're yelling at it. And it reaches out and touches you on the forehead, and you hear its voice come through to you, and it sounds angry. Like it
I'm not deaf.
I'm sorry, I'm very old. I can't hear it very well. I thought you may have been suffering the same. I'll be more quiet.
Harrow will telepathically reach out to the one that was talking to her.
Okay.
And ask if any of them are spell users. Are any of you wizards or can use magic? We are currently all tapped out. And we can free your queen, but it would need to be tomorrow after everyone's rested and rejuvenated.
So it's really interesting when you talk to the one that touched you, the one that's wearing like the beads and the gems and this like little bit of like jewelry kind of ornamentation. When you telepathically talk to it, you also watch as the other three kind of, sitting at the back of the room with a little bit of trepidation, you watch their antenna kind of flick, and as you're like talking, you all watch them turn and look in your direction.
Harrow just like wide-eyed, like looks around, like. Does she get any response?
You speak like one of us.
It's a gift from my ancestry. I have it, but the rest don't. Forgive their manners, they're not sure how this works.
No magic. Not enough.
It's this weird kind of like crackling, broken kind of language that just barely manages to kind of cross this barrier. But you get enough like sense of it with this. It like it's foreign and alien, even with this telepathic link, that it's still like broken and almost incoherent. But you get enough like of the meaning behind it that they like a few of them do, but not of that potency.
They don't have enough magic to help.
Well, if it's all the same to them, I got my fill of bloodlust out today. Wouldn't mind taking a quick breather. Anyone want to smoke?
I've
heard that's
already
bad for your
slid the
bones.
lid back onto this coffin, and I'm trying to hotbox myself with the devil ashes.
I was down there with Ralph cutting up an old shirt to make bandages, and he was tying them. And then when Levi said something about smoking, he immediately stops and flies over to him.
You've gotten your monkey addicted to
Fucking
nicotine.
monkey.
I hear the flapping and just think, fucking traitor.
God damn it, Ralph, get back here.
Yeah. Take a couple for your friend, too. He's more than earned it.
Harrow will telepathically reach out again and tell them. Just, we don't have enough magic right now. But we said we'd free them. We'll honor that bargain. Just give us a day.
Kyle, yes or no? Just choose one.
For what?
Just choose one.
Yes.
Alright. As Ralph's trying to tie the bandages on me, he accidentally lights one on fire with his cigarette. And I take 1 point of damage.
Come on, Ralph, what the fuck? Focus.
Oh, fucking addicted monkey.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, so
Then go. We will wait.
Harrow, ask him if it's cool, like, we chill here for a little bit.
Is it alright if we stay here for a little bit just to rest and recuperate before we help?
you basically get the idea that you're at the moment free to do whatever you want. They seem to regard you enough as friendly to not be hostile, and in fact they seem to be hopeful that you will assist them.
So
They kind of push this pile of stuff like off the side, kind of like what was just kind of like bits and pieces, like trying to clear space around from like where their queen is encased in this. And then you watch as more and more begin to kind of filter in, and they kind of hold hands, and they all begin to kind of glisten, and that smell just gets more potent as they all just kind of filter in and just kind of silently sway back and forth.
they're fine with us staying here. Do whatever we want, but I think we really should try and help them out.
And
Yeah,
it
that's the
takes
least
fucking
we can
break.
do after butchering one of their finest warriors, I'm presuming.
I don't want to mention it, but I mean, if we free the villagers up there and we leave them, like, it's just the guy's gonna come back again. And Harrow will just kind of sit down, reload her gun, clean it, try and just rest. How long do you guys need before you can work your spooky magic stuff on it?
8 hours starting the moment you guys shut up.
Harrow just like,
Also, this devil dust is super defective. I'm not feeling anything right now.
So you guys taking a short rest, or are you long resting now?
Starting out with a short rest, I think. roll
Go
my hit
long
dice.
rest?
I mean, I'm
How
fine
long
with
is a
long
long
rest. I just need
8
to make
hours.
sure I get at least a short rest because I'm all sorts fucked.
Like, Harrow will get some trail rations for Lance.
what?
Shall I give you some trail rations and food and whatnot?
Or
Okay.
It's kind of so much.
You gotta move your mic a little closer. You're cutting out.
She'll just like set watch and keep an eye
Okay.
on stuff while everyone else
Okay.
recuperates.
Okay. Yeah, you guys managed to take your hour and get your short rest. Use
Gerry
hit
goes
die.
to sleep with the intention of taking the long rest.
Okay. You can expend hit die and heal yourself, Lance.
already did.
I mean, I am completely tapped out. Is it a good time to take a long rest? Is it a time to take a long rest? Because, like I said, I have nothing anymore.
I mean, probably
Um,
the best time to take it is like because
Yeah.
as far as we're concerned, as far as we're aware, the villagers will just go back to their normal shenanigans up on the surface, and the ant bugs are chill with us, just hanging around here until we get our magics back.
Mm-hmm. I too will take a long rest.
Yeah, I feel like if there's the opportunity, I'll take a long rest. If not, like definitely starting out with a short.
okay.
Can you have Ralph just kind of take watch
Yeah,
just
for
in
sure.
case?
Go in alarm mode.
Okay. Sure. You guys start setting up your watches. Gerry hotboxes himself in the coffin, and passes out. You guys kind of set up a little makeshift camp, and at least getting out bedrolls and stuff so that you guys can at least, rest and recuperate. Throughout your time there, it's a little irritating because from like the chamber fills up and there is just kind of this low vibration that just kind of takes up in the center of the room as more and more just kind of filter in. But you do see the odd one or two that'll come by occasionally and kind of look around, kind of go over and grab some of your things and like look at them and kind of rifle through your stuff.
I like to think that at one point, one of them lifts up the lid of the coffin, gets hit by a cloud of smoke, and just falls over unconscious.
Probably. Okay. So, let's say, but without too much difficulty, you guys managed to get your long rest down here.
After Harrow and Lance wake up, so to speak, Levi wants to go over them and just look. I made a call out there. May not agree with it, and I'm sorry for the trouble that it inflicted upon us. But I still stand by it. No hard feelings.
Man, you're still a fucker, but I'm used to it with Harrow.
I appreciate it. I'm glad it wasn't me that shot first this time. And yeah. Just when you travel with us, remember it's not just you in danger, it's everyone else.
Yeah,
It's
most of
something
the
I have
time,
to keep in mind. Not really one for group work. I'll definitely keep it in mind.
But I'm glad you did it, because I would not have wanted to make a bargain.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I know it's not really my place to say, but you may want to keep an eye on Gerry there. He was a little too quick to take the deal. And of course, that has nothing to do with him being a tiefling and all. It's just that what sort of common sense person would take a
Racist
deal with
cop.
the devil?
Who'd have fucking thought that?
What?
A racist cop. Who'd have thought that?
Well,
Yeah, I'm just trying to cover my ass here.
you get used to it with Gerry. And in all honesty, he's not the one that we have to keep an eye on.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And as she says that, I wake up slowly. Dragons! Dragons! What?
Oh, it's already dead,
The
Bobby.
vibration in the room stops. All the bugs in unison turn, look in your direction.
I just roll over.
Harrow.
Finish my sleep.
Harrow just sighs and like goes over there and shoves some pills in his mouth. I think I forgot these yesterday.
Gotta keep up on it. Or the Dementors are gonna come back.
All right. So eventually, you guys all wake up. Lance, you feel like absolute dog shit this morning.
Yep.
You still have 2 points of exhaustion.
I'm slow.
Cleared 1. Yep. But you managed to get rid of 1 of your points of exhaustion. All right. Gerry, in a puff of smoke, exits out of the coffin.
Why do I feel like that was a joke in Dracula Dead and Loving It?
Well, I've got my spell now. Am I supposed to free this fucking queen?
Yeah, just make the ritual circle go away.
And we're sure that we're not gonna like release the queen and all of these assholes are gonna come after us or something.
Fucking hope not.
Yep, I'm positive.
I think they're on the up and up.
Alright, I'll cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
This better fucking work.
Natural what?
2.
All right. You carve the runes in the air and wave your hand, and you hear this. You watch as the runes are scattered like dust, almost unwriting themselves, uncarving themselves from the stone, just spill away in silver. Almost that faint tinkling of coins and metal clinking together. Which is the bugs kind of part. Look in your direction. And the amber shatters. Which
Is
is
the queen still alive?
one arm unfolds and another, 2 more, or 2 spines and spikes just kind of going down. You hear this as its wings flutter. It's rising up from this group, towering above the rest of them. Looks in your direction, these red eyes, just faceted and multicolored, just catching in the light and then glistening almost iridescently. You have done us great service. The Besix Dominion thanks you
friends.
Glad we could be of service.
There's this like kind of like chittering bark that she that she kind of sends out. There's kind of this rustle and a wave. Watch a few of the the smaller looking ant creatures begin kind of moving towards the walls. One by one, they begin to pull out these bundles of amber, sliding them like encased cocoons almost, sliding out gently, these like oblong oval orbs of amber, sliding them out of this honeycomb across the wall. They kind of pull one out, pass one to another one. They begin forming a line, emptying the chambers that surround this area. When you watch as kind of makes its way down the line, gets one, and heads off, kind of scuttling through one of the holes. Another couple barks and chitters, and there's a flurry of movement. More begin kind of spilling out, more begin getting emptied, and more begin heading into various tunnels, dispersing. You just kind of watch as there's this flurry of movement. It's efficient, organized, and almost wordlessly communicated. You watch as they all spill out. All that's left is a cadre of warrior-looking entities that remain, kind of guarding their newly unearthed queen. He turns back in your direction. You have your scent, friends. Goodbye. And she also kind of scurries and scuttles into one of the larger openings and begins to make her way deeper into one of the tunnels.
So how much reputation with the Quaxie did we get?
Right?
Well, that was entertaining. Shit.
Right? Not every day you see something like that.
We get back to fucking Melvin now. Shit.
Yeah, we can probably just send word.
And you can see that there are they did a pretty efficient job cleaning this place up rather quickly. However, there are still a few bits and pieces and odds and ends that are out and about.
Yeah, we'll investigate this cavern, see what we can loot.
You guys are kind of spilling out, making your way. You hear the kind of noise and kind of skittering down from one of the sides. That same almost gemmed guard looking ant creature that you had seen before comes back and hands you this very large very polished gem, this emerald, and hands it to you. Kind of touches you on the forehead. Thanks you.
I'm glad we could help. And I'm sorry for what happened to you guys. I hope things look up for you. Be graciously accepted.
Our final parting words are destroy it.
Destroy
she sets
the
it down. Yeah, she sets it down like in front of you on the ground. And she too leaves.
And that was just a Harrow, right?
Alright. You two, you Levi. You got the blasties? You got fire?
How powerful fire are we talking? Because
Enough to destroy this thing?
wasn't that a gift to us?
No. She requested that we destroy it.
What does it do? Maybe we should, like, hang on to it.
I don't think so. They
Can
said that they would
inspect it?
Okay. Do you want to touch it?
No, I just want to kind of examine it. Just like squat down next to it and stare at it for a second. See if it looks familiar, if I recognize anything about it.
Does it look much different from the other amber things that we saw?
This is a very large emerald.
Oh.
It's got like a bunch of facets on its face. Like one side is almost like this perfectly smooth, like concave surface, and then the inside is this. It like almost mirrors it. It's almost like a bowl, like this convex kind of faceted surface. And around it, it's just got like this faceted like rim that it that it sits on. It's almost like a bowl, like a scooped bowl almost on both sides with this rim.
So yesterday when I was talking to that guy, he said that they were tricked. And I assume it has something to do with this.
Yeah, but that's a big fucking emerald.
Yeah, but, I mean, if it has something to do with that devil, better if it doesn't come back.
I'll try casting Dispel Magic on it.
I'll ready a firebolt.
Get the fuck out of the way.
And what was your investigation check, by the way?
Oh, I didn't roll one.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Sure. Natural 2.
Natural 2. Okay.
So 1 total.
Okay. Go ahead and cast spell magic if you would like.
I'm rolling a Dispel check. 18.
18. Okay. Very nice. You wave your hand and you watch as the magic goes to scatter across, and you watch it just kind of like this barrier seems to be there. As it kind of, the magic that you cast and wave your hand, it pushes up against over the sides. You watch as every facet around the ring lights, the ring that forms around this emerald. You watch as one eye appears, another. It almost seems to smoke and glow with this inner fire, and that sulfury smell begins to kind of spill through. As you're sitting there, like, you feel your hand kind of meet resistance as you're just in the process of sweeping to cast the final incantation of the spell. It almost seems to catch and pause and hold, like you're pushing against some invisible force that's there. And you watch as all these eyes just turn, kind of seem to stare in your direction, and you hear exile, and the bowl shatters into small pieces that just tumble and explode around the room.
Well, shit. It's a waste of a fucking spell slot.
Did
Who's got a
anyone
broom?
else hear it, or did just Gerry hear that?
Everyone heard it.
Well, that was certainly foreboding.
Told you to destroy it.
I mean,
Well, I was hoping like we
Technically,
could
you
just
did.
like get all the magic out of it and have a giant fucking emerald.
I would not feel right having an emerald that had eyes in it. I wouldn't trust that thing. It probably
I was
watch while I
getting
sleep.
rid of
Nope.
the eyes. It would have
God,
just been a
that's-
giant emerald with my eyes in it because I'd be staring at it all the time until we sold it for a gazillion dollars.
yeah, who knows? Maybe somebody will be like, oh shit, Emerald dies. That's awesome. Let me have it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start trying to pick up any emerald pieces that I can find on the ground.
Okay. You find about 7 good-sized pieces that haven't just completely shattered into dust from the resulting explosion. I'd say each of those pieces is probably worth about 50 gold.
I was gonna say
350 gold right there.
Ralph would help,
Oh,
but he would
I'll
definitely
toss
try
it
to.
seven,
chunk
7
to
pieces
everybody.
at 50 gold each.
So
Oh, yeah.
350 gold. Give him 350.
That's 350.
I will toss a chunk to Bill, Harrow, and Lance twice, and I'll keep one.
Right?
Are you
Thank
sure
you,
it's
my
safe
friend.
after that?
I guess we'll find out together. If you don't want yours, I'll take it.
It sure is
very
pretty.
cool.
Uh,
Carol will like wrap it and like shoot it. Dark.
You're
green.
cutting out.
Like, Harrow will just like wrap it in.
Still cutting out.
He's still.
that help? And she's like, I'm done.
Are you covering your mic?
No,
she's just mumbling.
I'm not.
You
I
sure?
think you just need to be closer.
I don't know why it's like having issues today.
So, anyways, you were saying.
Discord updated the noise cancellation thing, and it was doing that for me all day on Sunday, too. So you might have to go and turn off like the active noise cancellation special thing.
Okay.
So
Last
really
time I
quick,
fiddled with noise
Uh-huh.
stuff, it did not go well.
do I literally just add pieces of emerald into equipment?
Yeah, I mean, just an emerald worth 50
Just-
gold.
Yeah, just change the. You can type it into add. Just change the amount because it'll be $1,000 if you put it in normal.
Mhm.
Oh,
Once you add it, you can click on it and say customize at top and say override price.
On the bright side, Bill, you're one of the group now.
Right? Until he forgets that he is.
then I just slay everybody in their sleep.
Was anybody checking the room for anything else?
I was.
Yeah, I think we're just
Yeah.
check the room regardless. Spend like what is
Okay,
it, like
so
an
you
hour
just-
to find everything.
I mean, every.
Yeah.
All
I'll roll if you want me to.
There's half a shovel and
right. So, in the course of your searching, you find a gem of brightness with, I believe that's. Let me check this real quick, so I don't say this wrong. Yes, with 25 charges. You find a scroll of some sort. You also find some this kind of like brown, sandy colored looking like glittery sand in a pouch. And you also find this kind of green effervescent with like a little bit of gold swirl inside this crystal vial.
I would like to examine the scroll.
Okay, go ahead, roll an Arcana check.
While he's doing that, I'll examine the pouch.
The pouch. Okay.
I'll
Also
examine
making-
Levi examining the scroll.
Okay. You, Lance, make an Arcana check, and Gerry, you make an investigation check or a perception check.
16.
Perception I can handle.
What'd you get, Lance?
16.
16. You're pretty sure that this is dust of sneezing and choking.
I
Hey.
got an 11 on my Arcana.
I got a 12 on my perception.
You're watching him like a hawk.
That's
Oh, but your cigarette. All right. Now you're watching him like a hawk.
Some days
And,
I just feel like someone's really watching me.
What was your roll?
11.
11. It is a scroll of glitter dust. You choose a point within 120 feet, and everything in a 10-foot radius has to make a wisdom saving throw or be blinded and covered in golden particles that give disadvantage to stealth checks, and targets don't gain benefit from being invisible.
also advantage to fabulousness.
And fabulousness. But
Yeah,
good
hopefully
luck
you're-
getting it off. That shit will get on everything.
Fucking glitter bombs.
Everything, everywhere. Don't know how, but
How much of the pouch of sand is it? Just the one use, or is it like multiple uses?
Let's see.
It doesn't say anything about uses. It just says the actual dust of.
It is one use.
Yeah.
And then some sort of kind of bubbling green gold liquid in a vial.
Oh, the scroll was the fabulousness.
Yes.
Did you added a scroll of fabulousness?
I've decided who gets wet, but I feel like both Ralph and Gerry would probably just put it on themselves.
Yep.
So
This looks amazing.
Dude, next time we show up to a fancy party, boom. glitter dust.
Who needs a disco ball?
I guess.
Can I inspect the vial?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
What am I rolling for?
Hmm. That's a good question. Investigation. I'll say.
I
Could be.
think,
13.
yeah,
but-
I think if I remember correctly, alchemy was intelligence. So
Is it?
Yeah, one of
Okay.
the intelligence ones.
Okay, so what I have him do? Investigate. So yeah, I guess Arcana or some sort of
13. Either way.
13. Not sure. As you kind of look at it and swirl it, it seems to kind of bubble and fizz. You see, like, as you kind of swirl it, there's a little bit of stuff kind of swirling around in the bottom. You see what looks to be like a snake's tail or some sort of reptile's tail that is swirling around in there, as well as a snake's fang, a scorpion tail, a dead spider, and there's this tiny little like oblong shape. As you kind of look at it, it sits there and just kind of. You feel like this tiny little heartbeat. I have no idea what it is.
Getting mildly frustrated, not knowing what it is, so show it to the group. And does anyone know what the hell this is? I think there's a beating heart in here.
Levi looks over to Harrow. You gave him his pills, right?
Yeah.
A beating.
I'll
heart.
take a look at it.
I hand it over to Gerry.
You can make an Arcana check too.
Oh yeah. Can I?
Could I give him
I mean,
advantage on that?
you are certainly capable.
Can I give him advantage?
5.
I'd say you could roll independently.
Okay.
Right
I'm
past the
untrained
bottle.
in Arcana. I've got a -1.
I thought I wasn't going to be much better because I rolled a 6, but it's actually a 9. So what's my... Get a 10. We are all stumped.
No idea.
Pass it over to Harrow.
While I was looking at it,
Everyone's just gonna attempt it.
does it actually look like a heart? Based on
It is an
the
actual.
butchery and
It is
stuff?
an actual very small heart in there. Yeah, it is
Okay.
beating.
That's a 12. Slowly going up.
Yay!
Mhm.
It started at 13. What the heck?
Yeah, you guys all take a look. You can see like the various little parts of it, like
Oh
all the
my
little
God.
bits and pieces in there.
Unnatural 20 for my Arcana.
Nice.
And unnatural.
We're all
Did you
just,
roll
like,
already?
musing.
I
Not
have
for
not
this
looked at the
one.
vial yet.
He rolled
Oh,
for the
okay,
roll of
okay.
shiny.
Okay. You do recognize this actually as a potion of longevity.
Well,
You know
yeah,
that drinking it can imbibe the user with extra life. On certain occasions, however, it can cause people to age more rapidly.
Oh my god, Bill, drink it.
No, not
Here I-
yet.
Either
here
way,
I
your
thought
problem
we
is
should- This
solved.
parade would have been the highlight of the day.
Can you guys imagine like a young and virulent Bill with all of his faculties?
Would it be as fun?
I mean, the first time you met him, you murdered an innocent person in a market because he was screaming dragon. So yes.
Did we tell you that? I don't think we did.
Maybe it was just a
I
dream,
mean,
sorry.
he probably assumed because it was us. Let's be real.
I have no comment on the matter.
Harrow specifically didn't say what happened.
I think you're right. My bad.
Lance also didn't even remember what happened, even though he was carrying the guy. So,
Levi has no comment on the matter.
Were you following us then, you fucker?
Levi has no comment on the matter.
Probably watching us while we slept.
Dude, that's gross. She's like a little kid. I know you're not a little kid.
What the hell do you do when you're on watch?
I fucking watch, not her, you pervo.
and that's why we have the explicit tag on everything we do.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't be PG if we tried.
Nope.
So what do you
This
do?
this would have to be a very scripted affair for it to be PG.
Bill,
And
take
then-
this medicine.
Oh, okay.
Like,
No,
Outside of if I do end up taking it, or if you do offer it, could
What would Bill
ask-
do?
I don't know.
I mean, he seems like he just like randomly snags some cookies. He hasn't said no
Yeah,
to his
he-
pills so far.
He
But
fucking drank it.
Dagan,
He
do
drank it
you
right
want
off
to
the bat.
play a dementia character? Because I think you kind of do.
It's
I
Dementors.
do, but I do. Okay, outside of role playing, I do. But he would take the drink, but I would also need like a week just to figure shit out.
I mean,
before-
who's to say? Like, as far as I'm
I mean,
good,
It's
right?
rejuvenation.
like,
Who knows?
No,
You cure your
no
Dementors.
idea how this is gonna actually work.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what makes me nervous too.
It's
I
like
don't
these
know.
things are rare.
I almost died like fucking all the time tonight. So you never know what the
Could
fuck's gonna
just
happen.
We could just hold on to it for a bit
I mean,
and see.
it's
not like we have
probably
to
just
take
gonna make
right
it so that he
now.
doesn't like have a heart attack and die in the middle of our next fight.
Yeah, it said, like, rejuvenation. Like, you're old as shit, man. Anybody needs rejuvenations, you do. Get rid of your Dementors, then you won't have to take pills. Go back and be like, hey, other fucking church people, fuck you, because you kicked me out. I remember now, fuck off.
There's
With
literally
my-
zero possible downside.
With my slim familiarity with this vial, do I happen to know what conditions in the past caused those negative effects?
It's
I just know that it's for
it
whatever
just
reason.
can. It just can. You know that I would say with a 20 individuals who attempt to surpass their own life, you know, like to increase their own lifespan multiple times with this method, generally backfires.
How about this? I got a potion of healing. Mix the two together like an old man cocktail. If anything bad happens to you, fuck it. Potion of healing's there. Hello, done.
It's like, as far as I can tell, as far as he hasn't had any potions like this in his past, he should be fine. But can't quite say I've really run into this on a
You
regular
realize-
basis.
The only person that knows his past is definitely not him.
Fuck.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Dagan's choice.
Staring at Bill intently.
Yep.
Are you handing me anything?
Yeah, I
I-
grab it and hand it over to you.
I'll hand you the potion of healing too, so you can just chug them at the same time.
Drink to the devil, for he has done with the rest. And I chug it down.
Okay, you remove the stopper. You watch as the bubbles stop. All the little items and the little beating heart just kind of fizz up. And there's little foam that kind of rises to the top, like carbonation, like spilling forth. And they disappear, like they seem to just kind of disappear into the suspension. You drink it. Roll me a d6.
One.
Okay. Roll me a d100.
Oh no!
And were you chugging them both?
No. I first drank the
Okay.
first potion that they gave me.
He's using the healing potion as a chaser.
Gotta get that
Well,
taste
you
out of your
can
mouth.
have unexpected reactions when mixing potions.
What is the D100 as far as regular
Two
dice?
D10s.
Two
Yeah.
D10s. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the
So roll-
D10s should have like 10, 20, 30, 40, etc.
Yeah, like
on
this.
it.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So roll one first, unless you have like the 001, the one that says 10, 20, 30. Otherwise, just roll 1d10 once, and that'll be your 10s, and then roll another d10. And
Oh, I got
that'll
both.
be your ones.
Also,
Okay.
don't get 116 because that shit'll haunt you for years.
So I rolled a.
We literally spent a half an hour arguing with you about that.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Well,
You get a little sick to your stomach as you drink this. It's fizzy, it's bubbly. You kind of start dry heaving and retching. How old are you right now?
72.
72. You watch as Bill coughs, hacks, and just kind of stands up. His face is flushed. You watch as a little bit of color returns to his face. A few wrinkles smooth out. A little bit of faint bits of color rather than just, white hair. Like a little bit of color returns to a few strands of his hair. Not much, but a little. Watch as his skin tightens a little bit. He stands up a little bit straighter. Bill, you are now 65 years old.
Hey, he's a young boy.
Hey, good thing.
nice.
Heyo.
You still qualify for retirement.
You,
Oh, shit.
you have de-aged.
You get to relive your golden years.
Yeah, you have de-aged by 7 years.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
Does he still suffer from dementia?
But now he's just like a gorgeous silver fox.
Salt and pepper. Yeah.
So is it the
Badass
DM?
grandpa.
Do you ask him anything?
Hey, you still got Dementors? What's your name?
the
What
hell's
day
a
is it?
Dementor?
Who's the president? What's the president?
My name is Bill, and I've been venturing with you for quite a while.
You seem that same kind of long 1,000-yard stare.
What's my name?
I don't recall. You look familiar.
It's Oasis.
Like in a desert?
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
Desert.
Does the name Odessa ring a bell?
Odessa! My bad. Good to see you again.
God damn it.
Do you
Huh.
know who Odessa is?
Yeah, my granddaughter.
And is this she?
Of course it's she. She's about the right height. Built, I haven't seen her forever. We started venturing recently.
Wait, your granddaughter?
Me gosh, you know her.
Yeah, I know her.
Wait a second. If you have a granddaughter, where are your kids?
Right
My
here.
kids. Where is Rose? Have you seen Rose?
Is that your wife or your daughter?
That's my wife. Naturally, it's Odessa's grandmother.
Yes. Where are Odessa's parents?
My children. And he just is in deep thought and completely blank.
Gerry, are we talking about like his real parents or are we talking like me parent? Or kid?
Yeah. Maybe give him a little
Because
bit.
like, he said Harrow's granddaughter and my dad, even though none of this is true, I've just been make believing because I feel like that's what this group does. Just go with it. Come on, man. You're just like wearing dresses and shit. You fucking play acting all the time.
Wait, you've been pretending to be her dad this entire time?
Yeah.
Did you really think he was my dad?
No, I didn't think he was your dad, but I didn't think that he was actually trying to pretend to be your dad.
That's not my son. That's Migosh, my comrade from Order of the Pyre.
Oh, fuck. I don't know who I am anymore. Can I get my script?
We have done well. We have defeated the devil. Let's get out of this fucking hot air.
Hey, I like him.
He's a little livelier, I must say.
A
Want a little bit
little more spring in his pep.
But not too much, else he'll still break a hip.
Alright, Bill. Remember, like, we're supposed to... Shit. Oh, Amber. Yeah. We're supposed to get Amber to med... No. God damn it. I'm all fucking twisted with this shit. Dirty things going in my
You've
brain.
had a long day.
I'm still exhausted. Son of a bitch,
I
somebody
pull
lead
out
the
the cookies and just hold one up and gesture towards Lance.
I'm just gonna
You
grab
can
it
Do
and
it, buddy.
Eat it. Like, without even thinking.
Not until you get a name right.
You're... Gerry. Larry. Barry! Motherfucker, I can't even think straight. I got killed like 4 times. Thank you, by the way.
Hey, call me
I know it was you.
motherfucker, like
I know
you're
it wasn't
lucky.
this fucker over here. He's the one that fucking started shit. Gerry, thank you for bringing me back, even though it fucking sucked, because I kept getting stomped on. It still fucking hurts. Fucking pop right back
that's
up.
worth a cookie.
Fucking whack-a-mole. There goes Lance. Motherfucker.
Whack-a-mole.
But you were like mostly dead when you decided to valiantly charge into battle.
Yeah,
Which was
because-
super cool and all, don't get me wrong, but maybe next time just like hold back for a couple seconds.
Well, I was standing next to this fucker, so it's probably like, oh, the people that are standing next to him, Harrow just fucking dips, leaves me like the fucking asshole that I am. It's like, oh, this guy fucking shot me, this chick fucking left, what the fuck? Now let's attack this big motherfucker. Fucking asshole demons. Tell you what.
Hey, any father should be honored to die in their daughter's place.
You hear that, Ralph? Fucking be honored.
Bland.
I have no
Bland.
clue where this went.
Congratulations, you're a father now.
Well, that was an interesting turn of events.
We should
Is
probably
that
go
what-
see what happened to the townspeople.
Yes, we should.
Is that one of those delicious cookies?
Yep.
No, it's just the regular
just
cookies
the
that I
regular
baked.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
That'll make me feel better.
uh,
I
Okay,
think Lance
so-
made Adam confused there.
let's see. I will.
Oh my goodness. This group.
Yep.
You guys are thing. I think that's right. All right, there we go. All right. So, you guys go back to town. You crawling back up through the tunnel, or are you going up the well?
feel like
The
we kind
well.
of fucked up the tunnel, so go the well.
Okay, so you guys managed to climb up there. Well, you don't, because you don't have the rope of climbing. So who's going first? Lance. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
$21.
21. Easy. You just clamber right up the rocky well, and kind of it's a little bit of a tight fit. So you can kind of like wedge yourself up and kind of scoot yourself all the way up
Once
and out.
I get up, I'll lower the rope and tie it to something.
Okay. Yeah, you
Right.
can tie it to the little pillars that sit on either side with
Okay.
a bucket. It kind of winds up.
And if Harrow grabs on, I'll just pull her up.
Okay. So, Harrow, you can make a athletics check with advantage.
Or she like turns to Gerry, like shaking, She's like genuinely has a fear now of what happened.
Harrow's the new Antinius.
Right?
Gerry, is there any way you could help me?
I
Maybe-
I
can give you
cast
a hand.
Calm Emotions.
Maybe give me a boost? God damn it!
Harrow, just tie it around you. I'll lift you up.
I can give you a hand.
As,
I'm
as
pretty
she's
good at
like
climbing.
stumbling and stuttering, I will.
I was fishing for a guidance.
I will
Yep.
cast Mage Hands repeatedly, and then how much do you weigh, Harrow, with all your shit?
Let's see, 111 pounds.
All right, so that's 45 plus me pulling you, so I only have to pull 55. As long as you hold on, it's gonna be real easy to get you up here.
Levi's gonna help with his own mage hands.
I got a 16.
Yeah, easy. You just kind of you just barely even touch the wall and you just float up.
Or wait, no, actually, that's a 13. You said athletics,
it-
not a strength
yeah.
check.
Yeah, easy enough. You just get like hoisted up, but you barely have to do any work. All the mage hands do it for you.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna
I
cast
was-
Guidance on myself.
Okay.
I'm
Go ahead
gonna
and make a athletics check.
do the same thing with the Mage Hands, except for Gerry. I'm specifically gonna like squeeze his butt as they're helping him up.
I'm
I feel
gonna
like he would
pause
enjoy it.
like halfway up and just enjoy it for a minute.
A little massage. Okay.
I got a 16 total.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough.
See, when we ask for guidance, you always like, no. And then when we don't want guidance, you're like, guidance.
Right?
It's like when
That's
we
how it
pause
works.
for, like whenever we pause, you're like, nope. And then we're like, all right, this is our role. You're like, guidance.
Bill or Levi, who's going up next?
I'll go next.
Okay,
I feel
sorry.
young, like a 50-year-old. And then,
I'll do
oh,
this.
19.
Oh,
22.
Yeah,
doesn't
easy
even need it. Lance contemplates for half a second about pulling the rope up.
enough.
Ultimately lies on not pulling the rope up.
Bill's like
Ralph
one
is
of
gonna
those
fly up and sit
guys
on my
from
shoulder.
testosterone pill commercials. It goes from like super old to ripped.
You mean Viagra?
All those
No.
freaking all those no. It's like all those like badass anime where it's like you old feeble man. Next thing you know, shirt pops off. They just buffed.
You mean
Yeah.
the fucking the what was it? The Earth King from Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't even
Uh,
use my cane
Levi.
anymore. I do 20 push-ups a day.
Well, my turn. And that's gonna be athletics. Athletics, you said, or
Mm-hmm.
Athletics.
that is a 7.
A 7. Okay. You
Just gonna
like
be casting thaumaturgy to make the walls shake a little bit as he's coming up.
so you're pulling up Lance, you're kind of looking over like pulling up Levi. There's like that moment of like like the rope kind of goes lax and then immediately like drops. You feel that tighten as like something slipping and the rope begins to slip. Make a perception check, please.
Ten.
You're muted. Discord muted.
10.
10. Okay. You watch as like there's just this blur of movement, and you watch as Levi just kind of like catches onto the wall and then just clambers up like just super fast, just like just bolts up out of there, just like after he almost falls, just bolts up out of the like up the side of the wall.
I like try to grab his hand as he's coming over the top. If he coming up. Feel
Okay.
bad that I thought about pulling the rope up, so Gonna help him over the edge.
God damn, walls are shaking. God damn it.
It must be
It
the
got you
bugs.
this-
Yeah, that should happen all the time when we were trying to take a nap.
Oh yeah? That's good to know.
You don't remember that shit? When the queen left? Like, fucking trying to sleep?
I don't know. I was pretty tired then. Not as baked as Gerry over there was, but
Alright, well, let's go. And I'll just start walking off as he's thinking.
See,
I'm gonna
it got
send
you this
Ralph.
time.
What was that?
Oh, just like making chit chat with Levi. I'm like, "Ma, I see it got you this time. Last time it was me."
Still scared of the fucking well.
Yup.
I'm gonna
What is
send
it?
Ralph ahead to check on the bikes to make sure they're still there and the fucking people didn't do anything with them.
Okay.
What'd you say, Punchy?
I was just asking, what is it? You said, I see it. It got you this time.
Climbing.
The ghost that haunts our ropes?
It's just climbing in general. It gets you.
All right.
usually
So,
I'm better at that sort of thing.
Make your way over. It is. What time is it? It was pretty late. Later.
Early in the morning.
Yes.
It's actually probably about midday at this point because it was pretty late. By time you guys went to bed.
Yeah, we
last
also
night.
took 8 hours, so.
So it's actually about midday. Because when you got into town and then like we're watching, you know, the unfolding of events, it was around midnight. So yeah, it's been a little bit. You come up, you see a lot of like very confused people milling about kind of aimlessly almost. Your bikes are where you left them. And untouched.
It took me a long time to read the bottom part of your shirt, and now I see it.
Oh, I keep missing it. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Paper, scissors.
I'm just gonna yell out to like the nearest group of people that I see. It's like, hey guys, when's the next service?
It's just like, what day is it?
Well, that's a good sign. I think it worked.
What do you guys know about bug people?
Don't bug people. What happened?
So this will probably be easier if you just like gather up everybody from the town in the town square, and we can just kind of explain it all at once.
Let's say meet back here in like 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
Make a persuasion check. Say with advantage. One either both of you roll or somebody with advantage.
I say we both roll. 15.
That's an 11.
15 and 11. Okay. They kind of. All right. They kind of scatter off. Hey, everyone, in the town square. You know, they start calling off. You hear echoes. Some people are just like super confused. But after a few minutes, you see people like starting to gather. And you see the old, like long, gray-haired individual in his green robes, kind of with his twisted staff, kind of making his way over as well. Before long, there's a fair number of people that have decided to show up.
Who wants to take this one?
Hi, everybody.
Murmurs,
I'm
and
Lance.
muttering, and a lot of like bits of conversation that you kind of gather that people kind of don't remember what just happened.
Hey, everybody, shut the fuck up. Try to talk. I'm Lance. Hi. This is Gerry, Harrow, Bobby, fucker. You guys were controlled by bugs. Wasn't great. We killed them. That's better now. Don't dig. Digging's bad. Yeah. Do your normal things. Whatever the fuck you did before the bugs came.
No. You.
Ladies and
Slay the
gentlemen,
dragon!
Okay. That was a devil.
Just people are so confused.
All right. That was a
ladies
devil.
and gentlemen, I am
underneath.
I'm Inspector Leviathan Frost of the RSB. You've all
The
been
devil, did he eat our children?
I don't know. I don't know your kids.
Well,
No.
Can you find your children?
How many did you
Do
have?
you see your
Children are
children?
standing like right next to them.
Exactly.
Head count. Kids, raise your hands.
You like can't even see any of the kids raising like from the ground. You see a couple in the front, like maybe raise their hands.
All right. If you all just have patience with us, maybe got 10 minutes, everything will be explained.
I'm gonna.
First off, best I can tell, it should be the 28th of Melaran. Everything will be explained in all due process. Harrow, Gerry,
I'm gonna pull out the badge from the RSB agent I got.
Everybody, you'll be processed. It's okay. Just wait. Be calm.
I'm gonna thaumaturgy from out in the crowd to just the sound of somebody shouting like, "Oh, I think it was the RSB agent who did it."
Who said that?
You hear a couple murmurs. You see a couple individuals like kind of step out from the side of the crowd, like it wasn't us. You see the same kind of symbols on their clothes that you've come to recognize as RSB.
Pocket that badge.
Now we know who to stay away from. Thank you for that.
Okay, so like basically, long story short, there was a devil in the quarry, and he
And he
had
didn't eat our babies.
he didn't eat any babies. All he did was, I guess, like enslave some alien bug people to use like psychotic magic on you that like controlled your brains and made you guys go to church like every hour on the hour, and then you'd all go dig in the quarry for like 12 hours and forget who you were and everything. But we killed the devil and we set all the bugs free and they're long gone. So you guys should be safe now.
Yeah,
So
the
we
bugs
have
are
to
cool.
worry about the bugs coming back.
No, they're fine.
No.
They're good.
No, the bugs were enslaved just like you guys were. They were just being used.
They have promised to not interfere in your guys' lives, and you guys also won't interfere in their lives. And it will continue on just the way it used to be before the devil showed up.
Well, this is our town. We ain't sharing it with no bugs.
the bugs
Oh,
are long
dumbass.
gone. Don't worry, town's yours.
You see a kind of portly graying gentleman make his way out from amongst the crowd. He's kind of got fancier clothes that are dirty, ripped, torn. dirty, dirt encrusted under his fingernails that comes up to shake your hand.
The name's Felix. Shoot, I can't remember. The governor of these parts.
Nice to meet you.
Well, thank you for your services. All right, everyone, go back to your business and your homes. Everything's over.
You guys might want to sleep for a couple of days. Don't think you did much of that.
Fucking same.
I've got a wicked headache. If you don't mind me, I think I'll take that advice.
No, you totally should. We're probably heading out soon anyways, but you can just let everybody that you see know that the Breakfast Club saved you.
Well,
I'm gonna pull out some
thank you.
pamphlets and hand it to him.
All right, well, make sure people get these. What is it that you do exactly?
Save people. Kill bitches. Or not. Well, that's sexist. I kill indiscriminately. I don't care if they're male, female. Just say we kill bad people.
We kill bad guys.
We can't reuse the same tagline.
You should have led with that instead. Yeah, the other stuff sounded way worse.
Yeah, that's why I changed my mind.
We're
Lance's
basically
voice
heroes.
cracks as he says that.
Yeah, well, I've had enough of this. Tell Stark your rooms are on the town for the night.
Just kind of grumbles and turns away and kind of shuffles off.
Oh, sweet. We
Harrow's
take like
gonna-
a night off. Fucking exhausted.
Harrow's gonna try and find Jarsally or Jarsally.
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 Sure.
Him.
All right.
So-
All right, so you actually do find him kind of taking inventory slowly in the general store that kind of sits across the street from the tavern that you guys were at. And the door kind of ding, 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 ding as the door opens. oh, just really, really jumpy, spinning around, just like bottle in his hand.
Gonna have to
You're the ones from the square, right? What do you want?
Morrison sent us.
Oh, Morrison. Yeah.
I just so you know, he was wondering about his shipments, and they were kind of behind and late, and so we were sent to just kind of see what was going on. Obviously, we found out why, but you might want to send word to him now that things are in shipshape and.
Well, yeah, just give me a few days. I'll get it all squared away, and we'll get it taken care of. I gotta try to see what's missing from around here, and everything's a little out of place. But I'll get it.
There was a lot of amber everywhere, and he mentioned that his amber was a shipment of amber, but understanding what happened to you, just in case we don't, just might be good for you to reach out to him.
We'll send word here shortly.
Also, probably avoid the well.
That thing hasn't worked for years.
That's
Ran
because
out of
there's
water
like
a
a
long time
creepy
ago.
demon in the bottom of it.
That we killed.
Right.
We killed one of them. There could be more. Just saying. Maybe just board it up.
Or fill in rocks at the bottom. Actually, fill it with a well.
Yeah.
Make it nice aesthetic.
We'll maybe clean it up or something. I don't know.
Alright. We feel better soon. Kind of leave. Wait, do you have coal?
Yeah. There's some bags over by the front door.
For it?
Just take it. Take it.
All right, thank you. And like Carrie will just kind of like awkwardly drag them out towards the bikes.
All right. Sure.
Like not having a lot of like muscle mass, so she's just like crouching and like dragging it across the square. Coming back to the second one and awkwardly dragging it across the square.
Seeing you do this, I'll come over and cast guidance.
How many bags are we taking?
2?
As many as we can fit into and onto the bikes.
Levi will help with the second. And if there's a third, maybe.
All right.
I'm gonna go in the bar. In
Okay.
the bar.
Sure.
Hey, Mr. Bugbear. You remember me? Yeah, I'm Lance. Talked for a while.
Don't.
Told us to go to service. Said it was free. You were right. We didn't have to pay shit. Kind of a shitty service though. But anyways, short fella, he told us to come over here because he'll give us rooms on the town. I don't know what that means, but he said they were free too.
Go ahead, take a pick.
Awesome. By the way, you were real nice to me. I think you gave me free beers. Good job. Even in like being possessed by demon ants. Good job.
Make a deception check.
Did he not? I don't think it's deception.
I don't think he did.
What did he do?
Gave Lance free beers.
I think we
liked
were
Lance.
about the rooms. Where's deception? That's a 9. I wasn't like trying to get anything out of it. I was thanking him. Maybe it was the other place where we got like food and drinks for free.
Gotcha.
No, we just like took food and drinks here and then paid him when he showed back
That's-
up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
We started
right.
cooking by ourselves here. It was the other place that he gave us free shit.
Or what did you roll?
A 9.
A 9. All right. Just kind of. I don't remember, so here you go. Just gives you a beer.
Oh shit! Thanks again, man. You're awesome.
You too, if I could remember. Sorry about that.
I'm awesome. Don't worry about remembering.
Excuse me,
Alright.
innkeeper. Does a free meal come with the free room and board?
Usually, but you did. I was given. Just take it.
You have liver and onions.
I got beans.
Still.
Second best thing.
Liver 1, beans 2. Everything else shit.
I'll just eat because I'm famished.
Alright. Not so good the second day that they've been left on the pot probably the whole time. So
That's sanitary. Gotta keep them high enough temperature.
hey, we never got cold. It's fine. The long stewed beans, I guess. So sure. All right.
We should check the cult leader and make sure he wasn't in league with the devil.
I'm gonna go to bed. Have fun with that.
Knowing that I smashed all of his amber.
I guess that leaves.
It's like still mid-morning, right?
I still
Midday.
have 2 points of
No,
exhaustion. I'm
midday.
sleeping all the times.
Okay, that's fair.
He's feeling exhausted.
Maybe we put Lance on the back of one of the motorcycles so he can just sleep it off on the road.
If you guys actually spend the night here, I can get 2 long rests, or is that not how it works? If I sleep like 16 hours straight,
One a day.
one a day?
One a day.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Just like your points of exhaustion. One a day.
I'll still take a long rest while everyone's getting shit together.
All right. So Lance goes to bed, wakes up early, feeling a little better. Everyone else is asleep. So-
That's fine. I'll take it.
So what are you guys doing?
That way, get
Resting
extra
for the
early.
rest of the day and night, and then waking up early and heading back to town.
Yeah, if I wake up early, I'll
Alright.
get like all the bags packed on bikes and stuff, and loaded with coal and shit. Get everything ready so as soon as
Oh.
they wake up, they can just eat and go.
And it took you what, 2 days to get out here?
I think so, yeah. Because we stopped and
Ooh.
stayed at what are those people's names? Tinklewink? Something like that?
No, that was
Not the evil witch chick, but the other one.
no.
The one after him. Or her.
That was coming into
The little gnome guy. Because we stayed at
No, that
That was
Yeah,
before
that-
we got to the city.
yeah.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that was before you got
But-
to
but we stayed once. And then so we left, stayed somewhere once, and then got into the city.
I think you guys just camped. I think you just camped.
Yeah, we camped on the way to here.
Yeah, and we weren't going back to the city. Well, we were going to Warwick.
I
No,
think
you're-
we
no,
had
we're
to
going to
stop
Evergarden.
off.
Osberg? Or
Evergarden.
not Osberg. What the fuck's the place called?
Oberland.
Oberlin. There we go. Yeah,
Oh,
we're going to Oberlin.
Oh.
They're like, we're passing Duxlore or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can from like your current position, you could head to Delore. It's probably another 2 days by bike to Delore.
And where is Morrison? What city is he in?
Oberlin?
He's in.
Oberland,
Oberlin.
which is
Okay,
about a
so-
day and a half ride.
Yeah,
in the
so
opposite
we
direction.
head from here to Oberlin,
Drop off the amber and shit.
give him his amber, explain what happened, and then hitch a ride to the docks to go find Johnny.
Eat. They're like, that's plan.
John from the docks.
That guy.
Mhm.
Wait,
Johnny
why are
from
we?
the docks.
Because John said he was going to give us a
Wait.
bunch of money for some papers.
Yeah, but I thought we were taking care of Warwick first.
Evergarden.
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 I mean,
Yeah,
maybe we
because I
should
thought
vote on
Port
it.
was waiting because
Who thinks that finding Johnny on the docks is way more important than killing Levi's arch nemesis or whatever?
100%. I don't give a fuck about Levi. Sorry, fucker. We'll get to it.
Bill,
Not that I
raise
don't
your
care
hand.
about you, but I don't care about you.
Good job. 3 to 2.
Ralph raised his hand.
Ooh, 4 to 2.
Are we still in the town, right? We haven't left.
Yeah, you're still in Gladstone.
We decided like which way to go now.
Alright, I say
Do
we
we
go back.
know?
Go ahead.
Do we know for sure that the leader was under the spell?
Nope. And I don't have any way of finding out, so.
How about this? We go back to Oberlin, give Melvin his fucking amber. 'Cause that shit's heavy. Don't carry it around anymore. Then we come back to fucking Tinker Witch, kill her ass. Wait, have we decided if she's good about it, or she just want really tasty cookies? I don't remember. Anyways,
That
kill
was
her,
something she was
or
not done.
ask her like why she wants really tasty cookies, Then, right up to... Hey, fucker, where do we have to go?
The tasty cookies bitch is so far away.
Go back
though.
to Embertine. Yeah, but fucking Anne is awesome.
God.
So, Oberlin, Tinkle Cookies, Embertine.
No cookies.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, vote on it. Who wants to go deal with cookies?
Ralph and I immediately raise our hands.
4-2 against.
God damn it.
Thought the
Ralph,
other
raise both
one-
hands.
Ralph raises both
So
hands.
I thought very certain that dealing with Jace, it was a time sensitive thing where now we have under 2 weeks.
I don't think so.
If we double back to Oberland, we're gonna be kind of pretty close when we get to Evergarden.
And also,
What if we, like, get a
said
ship?
that we would help him, and he's just going to stick around until we help him.
Oh, so we can get
Yeah,
rid of
so
Meredith?
why would we help him?
Yeah,
Wait.
that's what I'm saying is we do that first
Gerry.
instead of going to the port.
Gerry, hey, if we do it first, he said he's gonna stick around until we help. No more Lance. Or, fuck, that's me.
Wow.
It was start with else. Got confused.
I like the idea that you're just afraid that he's gonna murder you after we help him. Like, if we help him, no more Lance. Gerry, you gotta save me.
Wow.
Well, got hurt. Go to Everstock. Get rid of Levi. Go back to Melvin. Do that shit. Kill Twinkle Cookie.
We're like a day away from Melvin. Why don't we just go drop off his amber and talk to him and see what happens after that?
Ralph and I
We
both
can
raise our
flip
hands
for
again.
it or something. Is that a question?
Ralph? No, we're cool.
Okay. Are you trying to vote?
Yeah, that's what we've been doing, right? Hands up.
You have to call for a vote first.
Oh, I vote. Ralph?
Motion carries.
Alright. Heading to Melvin.
Right. So you go. You guys are going a day and a half back.
Oberlin.
Yep. Go to Oberlin first.
Okay. Okay.
That was fucking convoluted.
Okay. What do you mean something? Oh.
Why did we have to go back to Oberland? We could have just sent word.
Because we have to bring him his amber and collect our reward. And plus, he was a super chill guy, and making him wait forever, potentially if we die trying to kill Jace for a little bit of amber, seems stupid.
Also, remember that time he gave you this locket? I was like, oh, nobody found me.
I
And it was worth
don't-
fucking 1,000 gold.
But I don't think there is a reward. It was just that locket.
Yeah,
I think you're probably right, but considering we already got the
Harrow,
reward.
I like you, but don't be a dick.
How am I being a dick?
Plus, it's so close to wherever we have to go anyways. No matter what we decide to do, we're basically going to go right past Oberlin. It might take us like a couple hours out of our way to go drop this stuff off for Morrison.
I'm fairly certain it's not a couple of hours, and it's more like a couple of days than anything else.
Well, you
Yeah,
should
but
have
What if we
raised
get
these
like...
objections before we voted, but we voted, so
Also,
chop chop.
Yeah, but you're not listening to any of it. You just made a decision because you made Bill agree with the two of you.
also,
I know,
if
it
you
was
like...
genius.
democracy.
You should try that sometime. He's really manipulatable.
That's not ethical.
Also, we can
He
get
seems
like
happy enough
a
about
ship, like an airship. We'll get there even faster.
We've got plenty of time to go deal with Jace, right? That was like a
I
couple
don't
weeks
think
or
we do.
something.
That was like a few days ago. We're already
Yeah,
cutting
so
it
we've
close to
still got
travel.
a couple weeks or something.
No, we don't. It was like a couple of weeks, days ago.
How far
Like a
away
week.
can your monkey fly from you before he poofs?
Forever?
So what if we just like drove near the city and you sent the amber with Ralph to go deliver to Morrison?
That shit's heavy as fuck. Oh, I can take the bag.
No.
He's a little monkey, man. You can't carry that much.
You're not wrong. Alright, I'll flip you for it.
Dude, I'm heavy as shit. How the fuck you gonna do that?
No, I'm talking to your daughter.
Oh yeah, she's like,
Heads, we go to Oberlin. Tails, we go kill Jace.
What do you want me to do? Flip a coin?
No, I'll flip a coin. It was heads. Oberlin it is.
I want to call into confirmation on that. I did not see the result.
I show it to you. It's heads.
Now is it double-sided heads?
It's not double-sided.
Triple-sided heads then.
No, a
All along the
single-sided.
rim.
Two different heads.
alright, what about this?
Are you going?
You still have that stone, right? What if
Yeah.
we tell Duke, hey, talk to Melvin, tell him we're going to fucking, where was it? Istanbul? Isengard. Isengard.
Garden.
Yeah, Isengarden. Tell him we're going there. Like, hey, Melvin, if you want your shit, just come meet us over here, man. We got it.
He's not gonna take an airship ride halfway across the world.
Dude, motherfucker's a wizard.
So-
He can probably just like poof, they'd be like, hey, what's up? Get my shit. Bye. I'll see you for lunch.
So, we would not have a good relationship if we started asking the Duke to run our errands for us. We can always just take a lightning post. That's simple.
I've
I
also
thought-
got the sending spell.
Aren't those guys like his people?
Point to
I
Levi.
think it could have been fine. I mean, it doesn't matter because it's a legitimate business. It's not something that we're trying to hide. Versus, hey, we got gangs after us, peeking in on what we're doing. This is just, hey, you're good to go. Devil's in place, and it's gone now.
Yeah, but like, they know who we are. Can't be like, hey, by the way, Melvin, we got your shit. Signed, mysterious organization. It's gonna fucking tip everybody off.
We've spent as long arguing about this as it will take us to just get to fucking Oberlin. Let's go.
Also, was it really the amber that was in the church that was for your friend Morrison, or was it something that the general store guy?
I think it was just any amber.
Amber is
I think
Amber.
I think it was the general store.
It's pretty non-specific.
Thank you, Cal. Alright. Meddying this shit. Who wants to actually do what? Because my voice is starting to hurt from arguing. Lance
Gary's
votes-
going to fucking Oberlin.
Yeah, Lance votes to go to Oberlin. Who doesn't want to? Raise your hands if you don't want to go to Oberlin.
I really don't.
Alright. So,
It's cutting it close.
Dagan, you're the fucking final decision. Because we all know, unless it's about smoking, Ralph's gonna vote with me.
Levi just takes a couple of cigarettes.
Don't you
Out from his
fucking tempt my
pocket.
monkey.
Hey.
Wow, no one's actually gonna tell me to raise my hand. Interesting. Okay.
No, I said you're the deciding factor.
Harrow
Where are we
is
going?
trying to be ethical. She's not
I
going
already told you to raise your hand,
You.
and I'm gonna pull out cookies this time just to make sure. You definitely do it.
I mean, think about this, Bill. Your granddaughter does not want to go to Oberlin, so
Odessa, you
Yeah,
don't want
because
to go to
there's a
Oberlin?
dragon there.
No, that's what he wants.
Wait a minute.
He wants to fight dragons. The opposite of what your plan was supposed to do.
Odessa, there's a dragon in Oberlin. We must go. Save
Oh,
the people.
it worked out anyways.
Exactly.
Alright, what's your
It's not
decision?
right.
Odessa
I know,
is
keep
is
these ethical,
the save
but-
the people. We must go to Oberlin.
Looks like the eyes
Oh.
have it.
Bill, I hope the pills work.
Right. Exactly.
Only thing is, if we cut it too close, and you have the coats after you, it's not going to be pretty.
You got that little, shiny thing that Melvin gave you, might I add. They can't find your ass.
Or they have other ways of finding you.
Yeah, me.
This conversation is taking place 12 hours later when we camp for the night on our way to Oberlin.
All right.
Second that notion.
Okay. So you make camp later that day. You probably arrive sometime early morning.
So do I get my last point of exhaustion off?
You get your last point of exhaustion.
Hooray! I no longer hate everything.
Harrow, why don't
Yeah.
you try to find an airship going towards Evergreens, and then I'll take this shit to Melvin, and we'll meet up.
That's a lot of money.
It's okay. We
Do
got
we
a lot of
even
money.
have that much money?
Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Ralph, go with her. Kill yourself. We're gonna figure out what you're doing, and I'll know where you are. Make sure to actually look at the street signs this time, not just a fucking brothel, stupid monkey. Sorry, I love you, Ralph.
All right. So
Heading over to Morgan? Morrison, thank you. I forgot his actual name because I've said it so many different ways.
So you guys camp out. Pretty uneventful evening. Especially with there's patrols going back and forth, so it's pretty safe. This close to the city. You guys spend a pretty wordless evening. Kind of not talking so much to one another. With some of you kind of not agreeing with the plan and everything else. But what's done is done. You guys end up back in Oberlin at Morrison's pretty early the following day. Door opens. Let's see here. You open the door and step inside. Inside, same bits and pieces that kind of an accoutrement that line the walls and shelves of this place. Just various knickknacks and odds and ends. you head like up to the counter and you see a kind of a sandy blonde-haired woman standing behind the counter. Hi, may I help you?
How's it going?
Yeah,
My name's Lance. Do you know who Morty is?
Oh, Morrison's out on business for a few days.
Oh, fuck.
You're his friends, right? The new ones.
I just told you my name's Lance.
Yeah, he's been talking about you all the time.
Well, if you could relay a message, we took a look at the shipment issues, and they should be resolved. There was a devil controlling the town, so that's fun.
That
Over in
sounds
Gladstone.
terrible.
It was,
Insight check this chick.
but the town is getting on its feet, and the merchant should be contacting you within the week.
Oh, well, that's
Or-
good news, at least.
Yeah.
Seems to
But
be on
there's
the up and
also
up.
amber that was recovered. It's not in good condition.
Well, just go ahead and set it in the back room, and Morrison can look at it when he comes back.
I'd recommend being careful with it, just in case. I think it was being used to mind control the people of the town. So
Yeah, don't
you
touch the
might want
shit.
to take a look at it before you do anything.
It wasn't. She doesn't understand magic at all.
Well, if you
Totally
said something
safe.
earlier, it's better to be cautious.
All right,
That's
well, I've only assist when Morrison needs my help on something. I've got a bit of the knack of the arcane myself, but not nearly as much as he does. But
Do you know how to use mage hands?
No.
Well, that sucks.
Should I?
Yeah. Comes in handy all the time.
That's funny.
Oh, shit. Good job. Good one. I like you.
She kind of blushes a little bit. Anyways, I'll just set it in the back, and I'll relay your message to Morrison.
I'm gonna do that bag of holding thing where I turn it inside out, and everything just pops out.
Okay, sure.
And
hey, don't touch this. Use like a stick or something.
She just throws the tarp over it. It's as good as done.
Perfect. That Morty, now we can. Also, do you know of like any airships leaving the Evergreen?
But you might want to go check the dock. That's
Oh,
probably your
do you know
best
John?
bet.
No, she doesn't. Let's go. We'll find him somewhere else.
Where's your dragon?
There's no dragon here.
I was
You have a
told
little-
there'd be a dragon.
It flew
There,
away.
you were lied to.
I'm very
Okay.
impressed that you remembered that. Good job, Bill.
And like Harrow just tries to like shepherd everyone out.
Oh wait, real quick before we go.
Um,
I need a potion of healing. This not as old guy stole mine. Well, he didn't steal. I gave it to him, but I never drank it. So I need another one. How much are they?
500.
No, they're only 25, I believe. It's just we only have we've got 2 of the smaller ones.
I'll take 2. 25?
A piece, yes.
Okay, here's where to go. Remember, tell Morty to message us. Gerry has messaging, so he can be like, hey, what's up? And he can be like, hey, not much, how about you? Like, oh yeah,
Like
we just
this.
left.
I think they're 50 each, Cal.
Yeah.
Are they?
What kind of
Okay.
potion was it? that you
20,
gave me?
25 each to craft them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, but she's giving
If
him
we-
the
if we
discount.
get a
'cause he
discount.
complimented her.
So maybe 75 total?
Well, it's well, there is a little note here. It says to give you a discount. It actually only comes out to 80 gold.
Take it.
Adam, was it a greater healing potion you gave me?
Just a regular healing potion. Potion of healing. It should be in the...
I see it. Yep.
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2.
All right.
Alright, then we'll head to the docks.
Head to the docks. All right.
So while
So-
Harrow is
Yes.
trying to do her thing, I'll be searching for John.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going with Lance.
Okay. You guys can both make an investigation check and search for John.
It's not at this. It's not at this place.
It's the
5.
docks.
It'll be a quick search.
You spend a good few hours asking around for John. You get pointed to a lot of Johns. Eventually,
loves
you
that.
you do end
That
up at a
was a sex
brothel.
joke.
You do end up at a brothel. At the end of it, after questioning a few people and them not quite understanding.
I got a 7, so I was basically there too.
Oh shit.
All right, so both of you end up at the brothel. Sure.
Meanwhile, hopefully the rest of the party negotiates a better airship rate than what we got last time.
Truth. Are there what's the nearest airport? Near again, said it so many times. I forget. Not Evergreen.
There is an air dock in kind of where you were, but you guys were
No,
more-
where we're supposed to meet with Levi's guy.
in Evergarden. Yeah,
Evergarden.
there's
Is there an airport there?
Yeah.
Alright, what's the price to negotiate?
at any
for us?
at any of the major cities. It's a pretty safe bet that you're going to find an airport.
Okay.
Like
And
rule of
there's-
thumb, pretty much, is if it has like a rail station, then there's a good chance that it has an airship station as well.
I
guess
guess this would be
Levi.
between Levi and Harrow to roll to see the best price they could get.
We will negotiate.
Per person with at least me volunteering to work.
Oh, she's gonna volunteer all of this.
Okay.
So, do you want an investigation check? Or...
Yeah, both of you make investigation checks.
That's an 8.
19.
So
Not even an 8. That's a 6.
Ooh.
Harrow just can't see over like all the people. She like keeps trying to like look around and just sees nothing.
Walks right past John.
So, do some quick maths.
I just want to say I'm really glad Bill was able to deal enough damage to that guy there.
I wish I had your.
So
I wanted to engage so badly, but good for you, dude. That was awesome.
Man,
Yeah,
feel free. If it's something that Bill would do, just do it. Do not
Oh,
need
yeah.
our permission.
First D&D experience, still getting into the role of it. So.
I understand. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, no, I
That
feel
is
like
what it's all
that-
about.
yeah, that's the case. Is like, don't worry about what anyone else do. Like, obviously, like both Gerry and I have done a lot of stupid shit simply because that's what our characters would do.
All right. So,
Sorry.
you're good.
Like, hey, join us, Dagan. Thanks for the wipe.
Hey. It has happened before, it will happen again.
Isn't a complete TPK. Just a reverse TPK.
Definitely not the last.
And always remember too, if anything bad ever happens, you can just blame Kyle.
Especially if it involves a captain and a river.
That's a guaranteed blame.
Captain with a swim speed of 80 miles per hour.
He
Who is still living
was.
at large.
Yep. No, he lived a good life. I'm sure he retired at a nice age. Lots
Oh.
of money.
I hope he got syphilis and died of it.
No. I'm sure that after the campaign was over, Olren put together a task force just to hunt that son of a bitch down.
All right.
And he
So,
survived.
True.
After hanging around the can't even remember what I called that. The port. You or like the dock, the air dock. You do find a ship that is heading to Ebergarten. The ship is called the Halcyon. Crewed by Arias Durthane, short, stout little dwarf. Who's, she's very burly. She's got a she actually doesn't have a beard. It's pretty like clean shaven, surprisingly. Hair braided down, bits of metal like through it. It's for all 5 of you, and it's I believe it ends up working out to be 150 gold for the 5 of you to travel. If you want to bring the bikes, they're another 35 gold apiece. And it'll
I say
take
we
you
do.
3 days.
3
So
weeks.
for Grant,
Days.
3 days.
3
For
days.
Grant, yeah, for a grand total of 250 gold pieces.
Let's do it.
And that's with us working and chipping in.
This is more of a like a cruise line sort of deal. It's not really a like an actual air barge. It's like the other like barges and everything. They're going to other places first, and either it's you can find something that's going to take like a week for about 100 gold cheaper, or you can get there quicker for about 100 gold. So if you want a direct route, or if you want to like barge hop between a couple cities.
I think barge hopping the last time was not a good.
Yeah, let's just get the direct route.
So
Plus,
50
I'm
apiece.
totally fine to just have like a couple days where you get to just drink and shoot things off of the airship.
The big gas barge is actually called the Jubilee, is headed to Warwit first before it heads off somewhere else. So you would have to find passage from Warwit to Evergreen.
I say we go straight there. I'll pay for myself and I guess the bikes.
Well, it's just 50 gold apiece.
Yeah.
If we do it like split it evensies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does everybody have 50 gold to chip in?
Of course.
I always pay my own way, and then I hand Gerry 10 gold.
So grand total came to 250, or is that including the bikes?
250 with the bikes.
250.
You got any more hidden away in there, Belle?
Of course, my friend. And he hands him 10 more.
15 more if you've got it, and we're good to go.
He just
It's only
pours all
giving you
his gold
20.
in there. I think it's 8 more.
Because he
Alright.
doesn't have any, because we haven't given him any gold.
I'm gonna.
I have been giving him gold. Could we have offloaded some of these emeralds?
Oh, I guess if we each sold our emerald, that would pay for it.
Yeah, it's like 100 gold more each.
Because you said they were
Except for
50
Levi.
each, right?
Fuck yeah.
It's 7 pieces, 50 each. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we each sold our emeralds, that'd pay for it.
I have this green stone here. Take it. And then I hand it to Gerry.
I'll take it and hand him his gold back.
Oh, thank God. Let me do the math. We're good.
So you're at 28 back, because that's what you
Yep.
gave him. Alright, I'm just gonna.
'Cause I only started
remove-
with 65 gold. It's like I can spot you a little bit if you're short, but
I was willing to pay for it, but we got those emeralds.
All right. So you guys load up on the cruise ship, stow your bikes midships, head on board. Spend the next 3 days relaxing, drinking, eating, forgetting the worries and troubles and the aches and pains from the issues a few days ago. But after just under, it would have been, so about 3 days later, it's about midday on the third day, you arrive in Evergard.
During that time, I would ask anybody if they would like to join, and Ralph and I will start a massage circle. We'll just start massaging. He's got strong little paws for a monkey.
yeah, he's got sharp little talons for a monkey. No, thank you.
That was a good job.
Plus, I know where those paws have been.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, get over here. A little lower.
Trying. All right. So you guys finally make your way into anything you guys want to say or do before we time jump.
I don't think so.
Not at this point.
Okay. So, midday, about the third day, you guys arrive in Evergarden. You see this sprawling city. It's built of brick. You see plumes of smoke, just rising up from around. You see like the green areas where it's a little bit of farmland, and then it's just vineyard after vineyard after vineyard after vineyard. As you guys begin to slowly fly in, these huge chateaus and houses that kind of sit around them, just intermixed, spreading out for miles and miles of all these vineyards that just kind of sprawl out. Set in the center is this fairly medium-sized city that kind of is widely kind of sprawling across the landscape. With the very center is, kind of circular shaped, or dish shaped, if you will. It's very densely packed. Inside this disc, there are 3 spires that kind of twist up out, like jutting against the landscape, like from the mountains and the river that kind of flow through it. You can see all the steamships and everything, and other air barges kind of drifting lazily about, coming to and fro. These giant twisting marble spires. And there's one directly in the center of the city, and then 2 kind of on either side, almost forming like this kind of triangular shape as they just kind of jut out as you guys slowly make your way towards the dock.
That's
Guys disembark in what basically amounts to be the commerce district. There's shops and basically anything to get people to spend money as soon as they're arriving and getting in, like on the main thoroughfare of the city.
All right, Levi, where to?
All right. If I remember correctly. Justice's house should be on far side of town, near the vineyards. Should have it on in one of his personal safes there.
So,
What do we need to
Perfect.
do, like wait till midnight and then put on masks and all burst in at the same time?
you're not supposed to kill this dude, right? Just steal his shit?
No.
I mean, it would be preferable to probably leave him alive.
What if, like, you distract him with, like, hey, boss man, some tell you, come here, it's secret. You just, like, sneak in and grab it.
We could do a distraction where he gets pulled away from whatever.
What if we just Harrow up like a really sexy hooker and see if we can just send her in there, and she can like whack him over the head and steal it or something?
And that's a lot of risk with that.
Less
mention-
outside people know, the better.
What if we dress me up as a really sexy hooker and I go in and whack him on the head?
Or you'd whack him, alright? Whack him off.
I'm surprised you didn't lead with that suggestion.
I mean, is there something wrong with that?
No, I just thought it was
It's
funny.
so sad.
Minimize
he's
his
not
risk
even
to
interested.
innocence.
And you guys could be like outside hiding in the bushes, and if I yell the safe word, then you guys will just come rushing in.
I'm fine
What
with
is
that.
the safe word?
Pina colada.
Pina colada, I like that. Very unlikely to come up in normal speech pattern.
I was about to say, unless he likes pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, but I couldn't even get that out because I was laughing too much.
Well, maybe we do a little bit of reconnaissance and look around and just get a feel for what's it
I
like.
actually had someone to actually do a bit of recon on the area. It should be one of the more seedier bars in town.
What's his name? Gerry can just message him and be like, hey, give the things, tell us.
Yeah, I could also just message him. I could use the sending on him and be like, hey, we've got evidence of giant piles of money being laundered at the local laundromat. So come over here and check it out.
Probably wouldn't work as well. He's probably the one to actually do the laundry. Because my contact is a member of the Kingfisher clan.
What's their name?
Striga's Olo.
What?
Look, I'm not the one that gave him a name. If you have issue with it, we can find his parents sometime. Ask them why.
Wait, you just say stinkfish?
Named an Olo?
Stinkfish? The kingfish?
Let's just call him Olo.
And I feel like this is something that you should have probably done before, or at least thought about. So if you've got any ideas, I'm all ears.
Yeah, can we just tell Gerry to like, hey, Stinkfish Olo, give us your information.
By the time I actually figured I'd put this plan into place, I didn't have a whole lot of time because whoop-de-doo, you guys rescued the kid.
That was the whole
Didn't really
fucking
have a whole
point.
lot of- Yeah, so it didn't really give me a whole lot of time to come up with all the small details. Believe me, I would have loved to, but work with what you got. So let's go.
I still think the best plan is just a simple smash and grab. It's never gone poorly for us in the past. We just wait till the middle of the night. We have Lance poof Ralph over the other side of the door. Ralph just unlocks it from that side. We sneak in, smashy smashy, grabby grabby,
I mean,
and then leave.
I'm fully on board with that. I feel like doing it in daytime. This guy's gonna be like out of the house.
Yeah, it needs to be when he's gone.
What exactly are we looking? Is it heavy? Is it a piece of paper?
It's a bunch of papers,
Alright,
mostly
well,
forged.
Ralph
Yeah,
can
but
like
like if
take a
he's
bunch of
not
papers.
there and we can't find the papers, it's gonna be really difficult to locate them. If
I
he's
think that's-
there, we can like tie him up and throw him on the bed and be like, "Hey, where's the papers?"
So like a
Yeah,
lot
which
of
is
papers,
why-
or can a monkey carry him?
Which is why it's probably a good idea to go meet with my contact first and then do the smash and grab.
Okay, where's your
All right.
contact?
Yeah, we just gotta find the seediest bar around. Good chance he's there.
Is there anyone around us?
There's people milling about.
Walk up to the first person I see.
Hey, you know a shithole bar?
The shittiest of shithole bars.
You smell. Fuck off.
Why the fuck do you think I'm asking for a shithole bar? Think I'm gonna get into a nice bar like this? Fuck you, dude. Tell me.
Go peddle your drugs elsewhere.
I'm gonna summon my sword. Intimidation.
All right.
That's 2. That's an 11.
An 11. The guy backs up. Guards! Just starts screaming for the guards.
All right,
but
I
I went-
quickly pull out my badge.
like,
Okay,
behind me.
okay.
Don't care where it goes.
All right. You watch as a group of RSB agents watch this kind of transpire and begin heading over. Excuse me. What seems to be the problem here?
This guy said I'm smelly. Arrest him. I'm not smelly.
I just saw you, but you drew your sword on this man for a simple insult.
What sword?
Just starts writing in a notepad.
Alright, I did. I'm sorry. I don't like being called smelly. It's racist. Come from Plains. Had to deal with a lot of cow shit. I was a farmer.
You must be new in town.
How'd you tell?
Don't do it again.
Alright.
Hands you a slip of paper.
I'm sorry.
Make sure you take care of that in a timely manner.
Fuck is this?
You look down, and it is a citation.
What do I do with it?
You pay it.
How much?
You look right down on it, and it says a fine of 250 gold.
Fuck, man. I didn't do shit.
You brandished your weapon in a city center. You're lucky I don't arrest you. I'm feeling kind today.
Do you want my weapon? I'll give it to you.
No, I don't want it. I just don't want you to pull it out in public.
Well, I don't either. Tell this guy not to call me fucking
This is a
stinky.
city of refined individuals.
I came from
Be
Warwick.
gone.
I'm telling you.
Be my guest. Be gone. Before I change my mind.
Excuse me, your guardliness. Not to change the subject, he's a little bit touched, so you'll have to excuse him. Where's like the seediest bar that you know of?
not one for first impressions, are you?
No.
Yes. All right. He's kind of like still like watching over all of you, just scribbling notes down in his notepad. Well, if you're looking for a bit of ruckus and trouble, you should try the Wand and Sword downtown. But I warn you, if I see you again, it's in manacles, and off to the prison you go. Are we clear?
Sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, you like taking men in. I get it.
And
All right,
the
wand and sword that way.
two other guards just kind of stand there, arms crossed. You have 30 days to pay that fine. By the way.
Awesome. Thanks, man. You have a good day.
I recognize the rank of this guy.
It's like a sergeant.
That's just awesome. Don't worry, Sarge. I can assure you I'll personally make sure he pays citation.
Oh. Right.
I'll show him my
Just stay out
badge.
of. You're not doing a very good job of keeping your friends out of trouble.
Yeah,
You're making us
things we-
look bad. You should be
the
better
lengths-
than this.
lengths we gotta go through to solve a case. Am I right?
You can make a persuasion check.
That's a 7.
Honestly, I don't care what you're doing, as long as it's staying out of trouble.
Always.
Leave.
All right, Lance.
Is there a trash can
Rule
nearby?
number 1 in that regard.
Yeah, there's lots.
Don't
Oh,
go
throw it
waving
away in the
around your
trash can.
sword.
Lance is above littering. So, going in a trash can.
That's good, because there might be another fine.
Levi's gonna mage hand the citation out of there.
Oh, thanks, man. I wasn't planning on paying that.
That's
Try not to
assuming
do it
that
again.
Levi's gonna pay his citation for him.
At this point, may as well.
Okay, so you guys head to the Wand and Sword. And it is in like downtown city center area. Not in a great location. It's smelly. There's like a little bit of sewer runoff and you can smell it. There's people kind of hanging out down alleyways, kind of, legs up against legs and shoulders up against the back of buildings and whispered conversations. Like you see one individual kind of hood up, kind of pass something to another person and they go running off, like down the alley, or they too kind of disperse. Is not what you would consider like the safest place you've ever seen. And there is kind of situated off in the corner a little ramshackle pub called the Wand and Sword.
The luxuries of civilization.
Lance is going to summon his sword again because he assumes that it's a prerequisite to get into this place.
Lance, put away the sword. Just stand there, look mean, act mean, but don't wave around the sword.
Can we get him like a walking stick or something to play with? He's gonna keep doing it.
Can I just like put it in the sheath? Fuck, I don't even know if I have a sheath.
He said.
I don't have a sheath. Can I like
He said-
put it in my belt?
You can fit it in there by all means.
It's now just like resting in my belt, but it's longer than my legs, so it's just like dragging on the ground as I'm walking around.
All right.
That's what he said?
Yes, I'm a tripod.
All right. Sure. All right. You guys go inside. Not very many people kind of turn to look in your direction. A couple do, but for the most point, people make a point to not make eye contact with anybody.
Hey, fucker. What's this guy's name?
Let me deal with that. and I will try and scan the crowd, see if I can find Olo.
All right. Make a perception check.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. That's a 5.
5.
Not using that
Um,
dice rest of the night.
Dice jail, punk. You scan around the room and you don't see anybody matching the physical appearance of your contact, at least that you can make out.
Damn.
Hey, barkeep,
Um,
can I get
I'm gonna
a beer for me and Gerry and my friend here, Harrow? Bobby, you want some?
I'll take an ale.
Yeah, 4.
I got you. Yep, coming right up. Four ales are filled and into mugs and slid down the counter.
How much are you?
Silver apiece.
Here's a gold. No man named Stinkfish Orland.
Memory's a little fuzzy.
Fuck. All right, here's 2.
5 gold on the table. Zolo been in today.
Kind of reaches out, grabs a coin, slides it back. Now that you mention it, might have seen him yesterday. Who's asking?
I'm Lance. This is Gerry, Tara, Bobby, fucker.
Right.
What's your name? Nice to meet you.
Name's Godfrey.
Carver, it's a pleasure.
So, you need to meet with this fella?
Yeah. He owes me a favor. I'm looking to cash in soon.
Well, I might be able to help you cash in on a favor, if you get my drift.
Start talking.
There's only a couple of things around here that talk, my friend.
Another 5 gold.
Generous. I appreciate that. Sit tight. Here, have another ale on me.
I'm just kind of wandering around the crowd, just thaumaturgying all the different tables with like whispered noises that are just like, the early king gets the fish. A king saved is a fish earned. Just watching for
The
people's
king
responses.
saved is a fish earned.
And there's our episode title.
Great.
Looking to see if anybody spooks.
Okay. I mean, there's a few like furtive glances around, but more of like, I think it would be more like surprise, like catching people off guard that there's like whispers and everything that are just kind of coming out of nowhere.
Harrow's gonna do just a general perception check of the
Okay.
bar.
What are you looking for?
Just anyone that seems out of place for 20.
20. Okay.
Like if anyone's
I mean-
following us or that kind
mean,
of stuff.
You catch a few people like giving you the side eye, kind of watching, but then when they like they kind of notice you like scanning and they turn away. It's more of, it's not like anyone's necessarily like intently watching you as far as you can tell, but it's, you know, that you're getting a few looks. People are curious and trying to be kind of surreptitious about it.
Okay.
So after about 30, 45 minutes, the door swings open and well, I guess the Godfrey comes back. Oh, just keep sitting tight. I put the word out. Yeah, they'll show up soon enough.
Much obliged.
40 minutes or so, the door swings open.
I thaumaturgy the bartender. A king in the hand is worth 2 in the fish.
Just kind of looks right at you. That's a fancy trick. I don't know what that means, though.
Shit. I wrote off.
So, Levi, you do recognize the figure kind of against the sun kind of spilling into the doorway. You do recognize the figure of Olo, and he just kind of motions, and you watch him step back out the door and kind of you watch him hook around the corner.
I follow him.
All right.
So does Harrow.
Okay. Anybody else, or is everybody else standing?
I'm looking for somebody to arm wrestle.
Okay.
Gary's there to
Straight
guidance.
So
So
when you
just
need guide,
Levi and Harrow. All right, so you both head out the door, hook around. You watch Olo kind of turn the corner into the alleyway on the other side of the building. You guys come around. There's boxes and just like trash containers that are spilled over into the street, and crates and everything that are just kind of spilled, and it's kind of a mess. You see him kind of sitting there like up against the wall. It's kind of hunched over a little bit, hood up. Levi, it's good to see you, man. Kind of.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same for me to you, Olo.
What the fuck did you get me into, Levi?
Nothing too harmless for you.
Pulls back the hood. You see like he's got a couple real nice shiners, a gash on his eyebrow. Well, sure as fuck didn't feel that way.
I'll toss a couple more gold coins your way once this is all over.
It's out of my hands now. Sorry, partner, but this was the only way to buy my freedom. And he
God
kind of goes to
damn it, Olo.
step around you. As you do, or as he does, you hear a few cans and bottles rattle and kind of spill into the alley as you watch a small figure kind of come out from around the trash bags, followed by another small figure and a much larger, bulky, like really large, muscular, hairy creature. Harrow, you recognize this immediately as Toss Cobble, Shiv, and Crusher. And we will pick up there next week.
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, fuck.
Do it.
nice.
Very
You said a
nice.
small figure, and I'm like, that better be Toss Cobble.
We haven't had a good old-fashioned,
Non-demon
like,
throwdown.
Chicago gangster style Valentine's Day massacre going on in a little while.
Honestly, it seems like the last RSP agents.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, pretty much the last RSB agents.
We ran into the Kingfishers the first time.
Oh, boy.
Harrow's not gonna ask any questions. She's gonna start blasting.
Mm-hmm. That's a mighty fine gun you got there.
Yep.
GG's, guys. I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted.
GG's, yeah, same
All
here.
right.
Good
Um,
night.
Good match. Good
Real,
games.
real quick, no, you Dagan. Feel free to
Okay,
go to
is
bed.
it-
Mike, what was the platinum ring for? Because I know it was a ring that
Uh,
was...
Did we stop the stream?
I can
It
stop it
is for.
Bye everyone. We'll see
now.
you next
Yep.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.